Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to episode 67 of Ahwa. Shout out Trent plus one. You get me? So shout out to all of you guys. Allahumma salli Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Ramadan Mubarak to every single one of you guys watching this right now. I hope you guys have a blessed and incredible Ramadan, inshallah. We are all here, Habibis. We are all here. Hamza has literally just sent me a snap of him in the taxi on the way home still. So he isn't even here yet. So all the people blaming us for being late, we were all here on time. You get me? Hamza should be here in about 2 to 5 minutes or so, something like this. So big up to you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This is Football if you're ready to do so. There's already 500 people in here. We ain't even started yet. We ain't even done the intros yet. We ain't even spoken about the football yet. And you get me. We are here. Like it's just it's crazy. We're here, and we've just witnessed a absolute incredible game at Anfield between both Liverpool and Manchester City. So we are here to talk about it, and of course the rest of the weekend's actions. So please slap up that like button, please subscribe. And before we get started as well, not just saying Ramadan Kareem, I also want to say to all of you guys, thank you guys so much for 27k. We have hit 27k today. The road to 30k continues, inshallah. That's the aim from now to the end of the season. So please slap the like button, please subscribe. And let me introduce today's panelists. First of all, this guy is now top of the league. He has officially drank the Kai Havertz Kool-Aid. Not only the Kool-Aid, this guy has drank the Kai Havertz coffee, the Kai Havertz chai. He's eaten the Kai Havertz, you get me? Oh, it's just ready. Man is here. You get me? And he's top of the league right now. And I refuse to add him before he switches on his camera, because we're not about to do this Twitter Spaces vibe. You massive fraud. There you are. Don't make me add more, and then he asks you who's your daddy now. Joining us on the channel, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, the Moroccan fraud, and like Saad is in the building. How are you doing, Habib?
Big up to everybody here. The reason why I turned off my camera is because there's a picture on my camera, which Husam,
Show
I need you to put me full screen, please.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead.
Yes, look at that picture right there, mate. Yeah, as Kai Havertz, the GOAT, breaks these Brentford hearts, bro. Man was chewing up bees. Yeah? A gaffer, bro. I believe my gaffer, man. That's my guy, Mikel Arteta, Mikel Shakespeare. The way this man be talking, the way this man be sculpturing. Hold that.
There you are.
But anyway, big up, man. Big up to the boys. We're top of the league. We are top of the league, so we are top of the league. Come on, man. We're here, man. We're happy. Cheesing, bro. Cheesing, smiling. You know what I mean? Gas.
Big up to you, Saad.
Ramadan Mubarak to obviously everybody on the panel and everybody as well in the chat. Ramadan Mubarak to you all. Hopefully you have a blessed Ramadan, and inshallah it goes all well for you and all prayers are answered. Thank you.
Congratulations, Husam, on 27k. Big up.
Oh, sorry, congratulations. Yes, there you are, you fraud. There you are. So you're embarrassing me in front of public, in front of company.
I'm not. I'm just.
He's embarrassing me. This is what Husam's doing. He's embarrassing me in front of company. Yeah, you guys are here for Ahwa to watch us, and he's embarrassing me in front of you guys. Okay, congratulations, Husam, for 27k. Congratulations, Jacob, for 4.5k. Congratulations, Staffy, for 3.5k. I think he is on now. Congratulations to Mo for 17k. I think he's at, or possibly 18k soon. Congratulations to Hamza for, I think he's on 2k, I believe. And Ziad for 600 or 700 subscribers that he has.
We get it. I just asked you to congratulate me.
No, because you want to start putting me on the spot like that. Khalas. I thank everyone. Khalas. Thank you.
Big up.
Big up everyone.
Congratulations to you as well. Inshallah, you hit 2-3k by the end of the month. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
I was in your comment section yesterday. Love.
Yeah,
speaking of love, You get me? I'm not being shameless at all.
You were being shameless. You were trying to, you were trying to put, you were trying to put T on the spot.
والله
telling him count to 10 in Turkish, count to 10 in Dutch.
What's your wearing a galabiya?
No, it's t-shirt, bro. T-shirt.
Oh,
I can go and wear it if you want. You
can if you want. I mean, why not? My one is in the wash still, but yeah. Joining us next on the channel is a guy today. You get me? You know, I'm mad at him. Because this guy, I was the only one on the Friday show who I told him Spurs are going to win today. I was the only one in the predictions who gave us Spurs a win. And as soon as City scored, he's like, oh, which emoji do you want me to spam today, Husam? Such a fraud. Because I backed Spurs and then he took the knife and stabbed me in the back. Get me? Anyway, joining us on the channel is Billy Ray Cyrus from Wish. You're not going to get a nice intro. Big up, Jacob. How are you doing, brother?
Oh my gosh. I already told you why I said that. I was just trying to get your attention and it worked. So that just shows you everyone in the chat. First of all, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, y'all on the panel. But also, you know, Saad's doing all this chest banging. I'm gonna get back to the backstabbing in 1 second, but Saad's doing all this chest banging. He knows Kai Havertz should have been sent off for simulation. We all know it was simulation. And listen, of course he scores the game winner. That's of course what's gonna happen with
KFC FC. KFC,
look,
bro.
I'm in the middle of my intro.
Chicken on a ball. Chicken on a ball. That's all I'm saying, bro. Chicken on a ball. Wallahi. You did your thing against Aston Villa.
I would say what it really is, but that would be haram, and Ramadan just began. I don't want to do that. So
there you are.
I'm gonna say this as well. Ollie Watkins, can't wait to see him on the next season of Orange is the New Black. I'm looking forward to that. And then also, I don't know if you know what that show is. It's on Netflix. It's about a woman's prison. He looks like one of the inmates in there, basically. So yeah, hold that, Ollie Watkins.
I've never watched that.
Yeah, well, if you do, and you watch that show and you see some of the female inmates in there, you're gonna be like, "Oh, is that Ollie Watkins?" It's not, but he might be in the next season.
Wow, damn. Okay, you get me. Now I've only watched 2 series, and both of them are prison shows. Prison Break and there's the show. I think Jacob's probably watched. It's called 60 Days.
Also, Matty Cash. I don't want to say what. You know what? I'm not gonna say it.
Crazy.
I'm not
Jacob, you won 4-0. There's no need for you to be this upset.
I'm not going to say what I need to say about Matty Cash, but I need to say something about Matty Cash. I'll be real honest. But we just started the show. There's no need to open that yet. You know, just want to give you a little taste. I don't forget, all right? I'm like a squid. They say squids, they don't forget factual information. They don't forget the other. They don't forget who's done them wrong. Squids will always come back for their revenge. I'm like a squid, all right? I don't let shit go. I'm pretty petty too, so...
Jacob, I'll be with you. Since you're on Ahwa, you have to say I'm like a camel, because camels don't forget. If you slap a camel, he remember like 2 years later.
Hey, you gotta be nice to the camels, man. Don't slap no camels.
Oh, 100%. Camels, they don't mess around with them. They will literally kick the crap out of you, bro.
You know what? If I ever see a camel, I'm only gonna give it pets.
Yes, that's fair. Big up. But
make sure everyone's hitting the like. There's like 300 people waiting for the show to start. This should be on 300 likes minimum. In my opinion.
Yeah, in fact, we have 850 people. We ain't even on 300 yet.
850. You should be at 650 right now.
Yes. Slap up the like, man. Bunch of frauds. Speaking of frauds, his team won again this week. I have to start doing it like, I have to start doing asshole intros, This week, he's Ten Hag in. He was not waiting on a miracle this week. Again.
Sam is such an asshole, bro. He's actually such an asshole, bro. It's crazy.
There was no miracle required this week. You get me, blood, because his team absolutely slapped Everton. And he's in a good mood as well. Joining us on the channel. I like Staffy. How are you doing, Habibi?
Did you say we slapped Everton?
You did 2-0, sir.
Yeah, we slapped Everton.
Tarkovsky was in your half still. That's bad.
Listen, Top Red Staffy would have had a field day with that. But unfortunately, Top Red Staffy is no longer here. On loan, Gooder Staffy is here.
This is the
Oh
worst
wait,
version of Staffy
apologize.
I've
Hold
ever
on,
seen.
hold on. Apologize.
This is like when your Pokemon evolves and you didn't want him to.
Listen, apologize. Can you put me full screen, please?
There you are.
Arsenal fans.
Yes.
Apologies. I'm on loan. You can take me off full screen now. I'm on loan now on my new team. Yes, Lewis, apologies. I'm on loan now for Arsenal. And if we win the league, yes, I am eligible for a medal because I've hit the minimum minutes. Yes, if you play a minimum amount of games, you end up winning a medal with them. So, listen, as Saad would say, we believe in our gaffer, top of the league. That's who I'm here to represent. Till the end of the season, I'm representing my loan team, Arsenal. I'm no longer representing Man United. Thank you for having me.
Fair.
Like,
so we have two Arsenal fans.
This is
I know Jacob,
the weirdest. It's like sad, but it's also like sad. Sad
It
would
really
show
is
that I have
like
some kind of
sad.
empathy for it. It isn't sad. It's just weird.
Can
It's
you,
not
can you
even
switch
like
me with Jacob? I want to sit on the other side with Sam.
I mean, it's gonna switch now anyway when we become 6 people. So it's
Just keep me away
That's
from
weird.
Jacob. That's all I'm asking.
this is the
Yes,
weirdest behavior. This is so strange.
Okay.
Ten Hag, what have you done to the fan base? This is what you've made
Listen,
mans do.
listen.
Look at him.
Let
He
me
was
tell you
top
something.
red. Now he's bottom Arsenal. I don't know what the hell.
I'm gonna
is
explain
going on with
something to you.
Staffy.
In a few weeks, okay? In
Hey.
a few weeks, you're gonna be playing City. Don't you guys also play Liverpool still? So you still have to play Liverpool and City. You're gonna find yourself in a situation where you're cheering for the team against you because you wouldn't want Arsenal to win the league. So
We
be
still
careful
play
what you
Arsenal
say to
too,
me.
so.
That's fine. So when you face them, you're gonna be in a situation where like I really want to win today, but if I beat City or if I beat Liverpool, Saad's Gaffa is gonna win the league. So I'm just saying, be careful what's gonna happen to you later on. I'm in a situation where, bro, I know I'm dead. My team is dead. I'm not winning the league. I'm just picking the least of the worst situations. What is worse? Sam winning the league, Hamza winning the league, Saad winning the league. And I'm
to
making a
Jacob,
business
I'm the
decision.
least of his worries.
Well, there you go then. So if
I've
Jacob
always said
ends up twerking for
Liverpool.
Liverpool,
was my dark horse.
Yeah,
for
but
the
you
league.
don't see
I
him
said
going
that
like,
in the
I'm
first
on loan
week.
at Liverpool. He never
I
said
would
that.
never go to loan to Liverpool.
let me explain this
Like,
again. Jacob will have a game against Liverpool where he will want Spurs to lose because he
Bro,
doesn't want
Liverpool's
Arsenal
gonna
to
want
win the league.
Spurs to lose. I think more than I would. I would put it that way.
Yeah.
I don't
You're
ever
avoiding
want
what
us
I'm
to
saying.
lose a match. In my opinion, I'm one of those black and white kind of guys in this regard. Win or lose. There's a draw, which I guess is fine. I don't really like it. Doesn't sit well with me, but it's win or lose in my opinion. And when we play Liverpool, when we play City, when we play Arsenal, I want to beat all of those teams. I don't give a damn what this means for them. All I care about is myself. I'm savage like that. I'm very self oriented in that manner. I only care how Tottenham's affected. I don't care about y'all have fun. We just doing our thing. I got to
Okay.
keep my blinders on, worry about my own club.
By the way, I just want to say something to the people that are saying, yeah, look at the Americans flip-flopping. When freaking Expressions was doing it last season, y'all were twerking for him. Expressions, you're so hilarious. The minute a fucking American that you don't rate his accent say it, that's when the xenophobia comes out. It's bigotry. You guys are bigots. You know that. You know that. Deep down, you know it's bigotry. Because if Troops was doing it, bro, like, oh, look, Troops is hilarious. So Expressions did it last season. Oh my God, it's the funniest shit I've ever seen, Expressions. But the minute we do it, oh, it's glory hunting. Oh, it's the Americans always down. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's all I'm telling you, honestly. But
Yes.
that was a long ass intro.
You realize since you said that, I've seen American about 4 times in the chat.
Bro, I said the amount of words American that I seen in the chat was insane. Was Expressions American last year when he was doing it? Uncomfortable conversations, I'm just saying, bro. Listen, I showed them a stat yesterday that the UK is the second most miserable country to live in the world, and I could tell. I always see them targeting me with xenophobia. So I understand, bro. It's okay. I understand it. Guess who's hosting the World Cup? My state is. I'm gonna be 30 minutes away from the World Cup final, not you. So hold that. Keep saying whatever you're saying about Americans. The World Cup is gonna be in my backyard and not yours.
They should have held it at AT&T Stadium, but Staffy's right.
Yeah, it's still an hour
on the East Coast.
Still in our
Facts.
place.
Okay, this guy's definitely not on loan to Arsenal. You get me? He's a Inter Milan fan through and through. Corruption through and through. You get me? I actually really want Arsenal to play Inter Milan in the next round now because it's just something I need. Like I'll actually inject it into my veins. Am I lagging or am I good?
Did I
Nope,
lag
I'm
or is
lagging.
that?
Yeah,
Bro,
you
my
lag
thing
first.
is lagging, bro.
Am I actually lagging?
My thing's lagging.
Saad
bro.
and
Let me
Husam
jump
were
out. I
lagging.
think my thing's lagging, bro.
Am
One
I
second,
lagging
let
or am
me
I good?
jump out.
I think
I
you're
think
good
we're
now,
all
Sam.
lagging.
I'm jumping back.
No, I think Saad's
It's
the
not
only
you,
one.
Saad.
It's
No, Sam
Saad.
was lagging too.
It's Saad. Look, I'm about to give you some fireworks. Look at that. Oh, wait, that's confetti. I'm about to give you some fireworks. Look at that. I ain't lagging. I'm out here cooling. It's Husam and it's Saad. They're moving fraudulent.
Are you in the Galabaya? Why are you chewing gum like that?
Bro, why is it making so much noise?
It's looking a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know how I feel about this right now.
Let's
What's
say
worse?
we get through in the home leg and we proceed into the next round. What is gonna happen when we actually come up against one of the big boys? What is actually gonna happen when we come up against one of the big boys and have to go away to an Inter, to an Atleti,
Who's your
to
daddy?
a Real Madrid?
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Bro, relax, bro. That's
Who's
crazy.
your daddy?
That's crazy. The only
I don't know how I feel about that video.
It's the grin.
The video is
it's
crazy,
the grin
bro.
that makes me feel the weirdest.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. It's a little
it's the
weird.
dancer, brother.
No, I don't mind the
Do you
dance.
guys
It's like
actually believe us that Hamza's not here
Assalamu
now?
alaikum, everyone.
Everyone's like,
Am I in the show
"Oh,
now?
hi."
Am I in the show?
Yes, go ahead, talk.
I didn't know that I was in the show all this time. Actually, I had no
Yeah?
idea. Seriously, we're on the show.
yeah, Mo, give it a rest.
Yeah.
It's almost midnight. You're about to lock. You're about to get locked up from Ramadan. Hurry up. This is the last devil's advocate you're
Oh
doing for the
my
month.
god, bro! Oh, this Staffy guy on loan to
Stay.
Arsenal, all of these things.
Cook
talking
him, Mo.
Staffy, all this stuff. You know what I mean, bro? Give it a rest. Support your team. It's all right.
Can you
It's all right.
switch with
Okay,
Saad?
you'll-
I'm
you'll-
outside.
you'll be okay. You know what?
Alone,
Man
man.
United
Let's
at the end will make top 4. You might make
Switch
top
me
4
with
and
Saad.
celebrate. You might make top 4 and celebrate. It's all fine. It's all
Can you
right.
switch me with Saad, please? I want
Anyway,
Saad.
listen, we're winning today. Sam is
I mean,
bottled jobs. He bottled the game. Should have won the game, and we're absolutely just coming for
He's already
the
started.
cheaters.
والعياذ
The cheaters.
بالله.
Manchester City, the cheaters. 100%.
How
Both
is it?
teams. We can talk about both. We can do this both ways. 100%. We can absolutely. We can bang both.
Mo,
We can
Mo,
bang
we
both.
need we need iftar to arrive. Yeah, it's currently on the way. Yeah, Uber
Iftar?
Eats.
Habibi,
Uber
it's
Eats.
called- it's called
The
suhoor.
the
It's called suhoor.
the food. No, I'm talking about iftar. I'm not talking about sahur. I'm talking about iftar because iftar is the great meal. Sahur is just the top up before you go into fasting. Iftar is the great meal, especially the first day of iftar. That's when your mum goes mad. She gets all creative in the kitchen. She's like, listen, I'm cooking up a storm today. It's the first day of Ramadan. I need to go hard. I need to go ham for the first day. But listen, we're ready, man. We're waiting for him
Go
to arrive
ham
right
in
now.
Ramadan. Astaghfirullah.
You're such a fraud, bro.
Yeah,
Speaking of ham,
no
Hamza's here, ladies and gentlemen.
He's such a
Hamza.
fraud, bro. Like,
Yeah, like you're gonna go to Saad's household.
yes,
and
there's gonna be pork everywhere.
Yeah, Mama Saad is gonna have pork in there. Oh, they take pork, habibi.
What?
Yeah, come on. bro.
الحلوف. Go there, take it, bro. Yeah, what's going on, bro? What's this, bro?
What is haloof?
ليش حلوف?
Hallouf is pork, but in Darija.
It's called
Haloof?
Oh,
You
khanzir.
guys call him haloof?
Hallouf
We say halou,
Pig.
but for something else.
is pig.
Probably that's what's coming from. Haloof. You know what
Maybe,
I mean?
yeah, because it's
صدق
supposed to be
والله
an
العظيم I thought about it now. Maybe that's what it is.
Someone
Because-
just said, speaking of ham, is a crazy transition.
Yeah, speaking of ham, you get me Hamza is here. You get me finally. You know the thing is, you guys,
That's
look,
crazy.
45 minutes into the video. You guys, you see, this is my problem. And Saad knows this because he's there here, usually the earliest. Every time it's like, oh my God, why are you late? Oh my God, Husam is always late to his streams. And you know, usually what they say, I don't know what the saying is, but like the thing that cried wolf, whatever. Because I'm late to my own streams, no one believes me, but I swear, wallahi, it's not my fault. Like, a lot of the time, bro. It's usually this guy anyway. But, as per usual on Ahwa, you get me? Vel has done a thing. Hello, Hamza.
Stop telling me to relax. This is me. McAllister with a shot saved by...
Liverpool, Man City, Man U,
See the game going, bruv. Who's getting the W?
You know what the issue is? There's so many ins and outs with injuries that I actually don't know what 11 is going to go against what 11. The only thing I'm going to go by is what I've seen in recent games. And obviously Salah is back, and you're on mute, Husam. Hold that.
I can give you both teams right now if it helps you with your prediction. I'll deadass give you both teams right now.
Tell me who's out again from your team. Trent and who?
This is our starting 11. Kelleher, Gomez, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Endo, McAllister, Soboslai, Salah, Nunez, Diaz. The Manchester City starting 11 is as follows. Ederson, Walker, Stones, Diaz, Ake, De Bruyne, Rodri, Kovacic. On the left, Foden. On the right, Bernardo. Up top, Haaland. Both teams right there. I dare you come back this Sunday and find one mistake.
You're goddamn right.
God. City are 1-0 up from the corner. John Stones as well. Here we go. Such shit defending as well from the corner there. Fucking shit. The shit goal to concede. Ya Allah, he scores. Ya Rab. Ya Rab. Bismillah. 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 Mac 10. Mac 10. Mac 10. Mac 10. Please. Please, Alexis. Please, Alexis. McAllister scores! Mac 10, AK-47, RPG, Predator missile, team deathmatch, search and destroy. Babo, 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 Alexis McAllister! I mean, good. Oh, yeah, get more. You've been here for 8 years. One Premier League title during COVID. When Boris Johnson left the country, we told you all we needed a vaccine, but you decided to play football. So you lifted that Premier League in an empty stadium and think that we remember you as a great. Oh.
There's no humbling there. You got a stupid penalty. Stupid penalty. Stupid penalty. Stupid. Given away. What a stupid penalty. We gave it to you. Stupid. Not other than stupidity. Well done, Bernardo. See, Foden for mine, the guy sometimes, man. Why are you trying to not make a guy? I'm tired. I don't want that. I don't want you to not make. I don't care. My guy's trying to not make another guy. I felt they sprayed water on my side. They sprayed water on my side, man. Wallahi, they made the pitch slippery. Wallahi, look at that. Scumbags! I know the tactical they've done there, bro. Wallahi, I know wallahi, guess what they've done? They've taken water, literally make sure my side is proper wet.
Hey DJ, run the rhythm, boy.
The fact that this is what they do most, like I'm being honest, like I just knew they'd take this. I don't know whether it's just privileged football club who've always had the decision their way, and it's a joke. Like if you give that a penalty, how many penalties are you gonna give? The guy got the ball. It's simple. He catches the ball. Fair enough. Afterwards, the player runs to him. What can he do? That's football. Is not it's not contact sport anymore. Let's stop football. You're not allowed to touch anyone now. The disgrace.
You're not allowed to bro kick people with the
The
chest.
disgrace should be today, Terry. You know who I'm upset? Michael Oliver. Disgraceful referee. You know why? Salah dived, yeah. He agreed that wasn't a penalty. Why did he not book him? Why did he not book him twice? Why? Who's Salah not to be booked? Are we not being told when Salah? He said did either penalty for Salah, yeah, or book him. The guy said no, it's not because Salah died. I'm tired of this. Why are players getting away with it? Why are players getting away with it? Michael Oliver was poor today, yeah, because of that decision, and he felt intimidated. But Liverpool feel they should have had a penalty. There is no way. I spoke to many fans who are not rivals. They know straight away it's not a penalty. On the Liverpool fans, because they predicted that they will beat us in Anfield.
Come on. Yeah.
We've got Hamza's brother here.
Wallahi, no. Oh, send me that video, man. Send me that video. Dirty guy.
Anyway,
I need the
Hamza.
video. I need the video of him playing the guitar because I need that for when
Yeah.
when we play Liverpool. That's
I'll send you the timestamps.
Right,
Anyway, before we get started with the match and all that, let me just go to the super chats. Big up to all the people who sent in super chats. Shout out to you guys. Big up to Kat Sander says, Hamza, I don't want to hear you say that it was not a penny, you fraud. We bottled it at home. Arsenal to lose now. Arsenal's title, obviously, to lose. Also, Ziad is a fraud with his predictions. Big up to you all. And Staffy, I enjoy your streams. Big up to you, Katsan. They were about to listen to Hamza's 115 excuses. Big up to Omar says, it's Ramadan. For once, Hamza, don't waffle or lie. I can't, please, says Omar. Hey, good luck with that, brother. Rahan says, so proud of this team. All these injuries and we outplayed City and got robbed in the end. We'll win this league. Virgil van Dijk, captain, leader, legend. Oh, here we go. The we're proud speeches. Take me back to March 2022. Who's confirmed back post the international break? Mo staying. I think Allison and Trent are back, Omar. Big up to Jack who says Arsenal and LFC fans come together to dunk on City. Got taken to school by one of our worst 11s against them in 20 years and we were robbed. Arsenal destroy 115. I really think Arsenal probably going to win at the Etihad now, but we're going to talk about that soon. W's in the chat for my guy Nelot Pal who says Endo and Maka caught with that Belgian waffle and Fodry in their pocket while leaving Anfield. Also, Saad, congrats for the favorite now to win the league, says Nelot Pal. As per usual, Liverpool fans showing class in the chat. And we're going to have to talk about, that Foden stinker for the ages. Big up to you, Nelot Pal. But we can slap a donkey. Lol, says Banter on the pitch. Now we know why Husam doesn't trade Diaz. Hey, they always hate you and then they come say the same shit that you said. Welcome to my life, Habibi. Big up to you, Eddie. Salam, brothers. Ramadan Mubarak. Ramadan Mubarak to you as well. So happy today we slapped the life out of Villa. Panel, what is your thoughts on the defense? On our defense, sorry. Bring on Asna FC. Saad with the eye emoji. Hey, Mr. Khan, it might have to be you who stops Arsenal. We'll talk about that. Stick around. To you, Mr. Khan. رمضان مبارك للجميع. أتمنى لكم جميعا رمضان كريم. رمضان كريم. Samwa Orang in the chat. Big up to all of you guys, man. Big up Fatur. Hope we're going to talk about how Liverpool made City look like a championship team. Oh, you best believe we're going to talk about that. Oh, you best believe. We actually had more possession than City as well. Big up to you, Andrew. Frankie says, I don't actually think I'm prepared this time for the level of waffle I'm about to hear from Hamza. I'm doing a Saad. He went for a shit. He went for a shit. Football corner 97. He went for a shit. Big up to you, Frankie Fast Hands. Jacob, wake up. I take 10 losses versus Liverpool, bro. Come on, you Spurs, says Mr. Khan.
Hey, come on, you Spurs. Every single time.
Yes. Endo made De Bruyne, Rodri look average players. He did. Endo and McAllister both today were saucing, Andrew. and De Bruyne got substituted. Hey, I've never seen Gerrard substituted off in a big game. Big up, boys. Favorite show on YouTube, says Alfredo De Leon. Big up to you, Habibi. Big up to my guy Dinesh for the super chat, who says, evening, everyone. City were lucky. Liverpool should have had a penalty. Weekend was good. India kicking England cricket. Baseball and sewage and river Thames. Big up to you, my brother Dinesh, and congratulations. Obviously, I don't watch cricket, so I'm unaware, but big up to you anyway. Big up to Sam's fan who says our attack never shows up in the big games. That is also unfortunately true. Anyway, look, there's 1,400 people in here. We're gonna get to the football now. You get me. Big up to all the super chatters. I'm gonna give you guys a massive shout out at the end. So shout out to every single one of you guys. Every single one of you guys. Before I make Jacob bully you all, make sure guys are slapping the like button. Make sure guys are subscribing. Low-key, we should be even on 1K likes. Never mind, like 800. There's 1,400 people in here. I want you all to slap up the like button right here, right now. We're gonna get to the game. Now in a second, let me just do these two quickly. رمضان مبارك عليكم جميعا وتقبل الله منا ومنكم الشهر آمين يا رب أجمعين يا JJ يا كبير. Ed says, how was that a goal by City not called up for offsides? Ake was pushing McAllister out of the way so Stones could stay on side. An open pass for the goal when Endo got called for the same thing a week or so back. Hey, refereeing and consistency. It's just
what are you talking about? There is no offside on corners. They got it wrong.
عيب والله العظيم.
عيب يا والله.
والله
when you throw the ball in, you can't be offsides. When you kick it from a corner, you cannot be offsides.
That is true. There is no offside from a corner, Ed. But I think he's talking about the earlier on goal. I think the Diaz one that we scored. People were saying that
about the Stones goal.
He was catching Diaz. But anyway, listen, we're going to talk about it, refereeing decisions, all of that stuff. So I want to get to the game. And actually, usually I let the guests start first, but I'm actually going to start on this one, and then we'll go to Hamza, and then we'll open the floor up. I actually think, first and foremost, you get me, Liverpool absolutely destroyed City today. This is the reality. Liverpool literally had, Hamza always comes on here and gives us his speeches because he's a Pep Guardiola disciple about possession. Liverpool had more possession. Liverpool had more passes. Liverpool had a higher passing accuracy. So that goes for you. You get me, for Mr. Passes over here. I'll be honest with you. We only have ourselves to blame. I am not going to take the Hamza approach, because I'm not someone who sits up here and blames referees every single time unless like it's actually we really get shafted. I never really mention it. And look, I will say something right now. I think we should have had a penalty. I stick by it. Liverpool should have had a penalty 100%. However, we had enough chances to score in that second half and we just did not take our chances. Luis Diaz could have scored 3 goals alone by himself. Nunez had a tap in front of goal. Gakpo came on and he was fucking shit. Mo Salah played an incredible pass to Diaz, and after that, he just disappeared in the game. I think Klopp's substitution by taking off Nunez literally just absolutely ruined our kind of strength going forward, because Nunez's pace and power was troubling them. The reality is, in the second half, Liverpool could have scored 4 or 5. This is not me being biased. This is just me being genuine about it. I thought in the first half, it was like a bit more tit for tat. In the second half, we absolutely dominated them. We destroyed them. We made City look really average. Kevin De Bruyne getting substituted off in a big game. Pep Guardiola having to kiss his ass across the half, just go like, oh, Kevin, the reason why I substituted you is this and that. Always remember, the one Champions League City won, Kevin De Bruyne was on the bench. You get me. Rodri stepped up for them. Kyle Walker once again exposed on that right hand side. I think now we need to start having defensive conversations about Kyle Walker. I actually think Trent is better than him defensively, and I don't even think that's a bad opinion anymore in 2024. That guy got absolutely roasted yet again. I think this right here, the reason why Arsenal fans should be happy right now is not just the fact that they're top of the league. Is the fact that this game proves that City aren't this, oh my God, undefeatable monster that the whole world makes out to be. Arsenal just need to be smart about it, and we were smart about it in the second half. We just didn't take our chances. And this is why, for me, when I look at players like Diaz, and I look at players like Nunez, and I look at players like Gakpo, all I say is take your chances. You see the difference between me and Hamza? I complained about referees before the season. One time, Tottenham Hotspur. And it's because it was such a blatant, obvious error where I had to complain. I can recognize that it should have been a penalty. No problem. Yes, McAllister got kicked, should have been a penalty. But at the same time, what I will not do is say that the penalty is the reason why we did not win the game. We did not win the game because we didn't take our chances. Full stop, period, point blank. That's the ultimate reality. Now, when Footy Judge Mo asks me on the LB show, or like people come to, oh, are you favorites? Are you going to win the league? And I say we're the least likely to win it. It's exactly shit like this. Today was must win for Liverpool, not must win. Today was must win for Liverpool, not must win for City, not must win for not must win for anyone but us. We had to win today's game. We did not win today's game.
No, you didn't.
And the next 10 games, the only way we win the league is if we're perfect. And now we're back to the I'm proud of the boys, and we had injuries world where we existed in 2 years ago. People who've known me long enough know I don't do this bullshit. I just say it as it is. And I'm saying we're not going to win the league. I've said it from before this stream, and I stick by it right now. I think we're going to be in a place where we win the cup competitions, or we're just not going to win the league. Only way we win the league is if we sit up here and go, if Spurs beat Arsenal, if Chelsea draw to Arsenal, if this team gets something against City, if that team gets something against City, and I'll be honest with you, I'm sick and tired of doing ifs and buts. For me, Liverpool are not going to win the league, and we only have ourselves to blame. You don't, you know, what's it called? You don't plan to fail, you fail to plan. And the reality is we failed to plan for the season. And now we're in a position where, you know, I said from the start, we have to pick and choose. Konate was out for this game. We have a lot of injuries because we're taking shit competitions seriously. But yeah, this is my thoughts on the game. We dominated City. We destroyed them. We only have ourselves to blame. But we're not going to win the league, in my opinion. I've already like 80%. I don't think we're going to win it anyway. So, yeah, I think this Arsenal versus City game at the Etihad might be the real title decider, and we're about to watch it at the Etihad. So we will see what happens. But yeah, big up to all the people in here. You know, even the people on the watch along. We should have won today's game, and we only have ourselves to blame. Hamza, before we open the floor up, floor is yours. I hope for once, you know, you just came back from Taraweeh prayer. I hope for once you actually say Kevin De Bruyne played badly. Walker played badly. Haaland didn't get involved. Say something, you know. Surprise us. Give us refreshing, Hamza. Instead of you talking about referees, when Doku Superfly kicked McAllister in the chest and we didn't get a penalty in the 90th minute, and you talking about referees. Imagine how corrupt is your mind. I don't know, wallahi. But go ahead. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Listen. Thank you very much for having me again. Listen, I've always said it. Like, let's talk about what I want to divide is before the game, during the game, and after the game. So to make it easy. Before the game, Liverpool fans were talking all this chess for many months. We'll see you at Anfield. It's Klopp last season. We will do this and that. This is what I was told. This is what I was told. I had videos of Liverpool fans saying to me that they're going to beat us 5-0. And these are literally Liverpool fans who told me they're going to beat me 5-0, who come to your show. See, and I've got it here. 1 second, let me. Listen.
I'll get killed, but I genuinely think more than 2 goals. I'll be serious. It wouldn't surprise me if we go out and win 3 or 4-0. Yeah, I do. Okay, all right. These things are recorded. All right. Listen.
Big up a deal, bro.
Tom Little said 5.
Sorry, bro.
5.
I said I don't have an actual score prediction, Mike, but
I don't claim Tom Little.
I think we're gonna win at least 2 goals.
Tom Little is my eternal enemy.
Listen.
Is it 3-1, 2-0, 4-2, 5-3, 6-4, 7-5?
Say my score prediction, I'll get killed, but I genuinely think more than 2 goals.
Tom Little here later on says 5-0. 5-0.
Can you actually send me that so I can?
No. 1 second. The thing is, yeah, you listen. We will always catch you. Don't do flip-flopping. I hate flip-flops. You will always get caught. Don't flip-flop. I said it. I respect Anfield. Anfield's a tough stadium. We've come there so many times. Never won. We've had even a penalty. Mahrez. And he's missed. So before the game, I said I'm not predicting. Why? Because I respect Liverpool. I respect Liverpool as a football club. Liverpool is a tough place to come to. A lot of teams have come to Anfield and struggled. But I said to City fans before the game, we have to approach how Madrid did it. Because Madrid came there and they took advantage. And I'll talk about during the game. The lineup was played. Me and you, Husam, didn't predict that Alvarez will start. I thought Kovacic. But what Pep has, he has a difficult choice now. Yeah, which we have to eat that, Husam. We have to eat that. For the transfer being arrogant, we have to eat it. Eat it and swallow it. See if I have to. No, I don't want this. I've said it before. I've criticized them. Yeah, we have to swallow the pride for the last 1 year. Yeah, it's gonna be painful, but we will learn. The same pain we went through before when we lost company and didn't replace the right one. To me, I thought Kovacic and Rodri were gonna be played. I give Pep no doubt. I think he got it wrong, but he could have had. I know why he didn't play him. Probably the fact that Kovacic has been injury prone. So he's trying to protect him. We played that formation, Husam. We win. Easy. 2-3-0. We dominate the midfield. But guess what? Alvarez played on the wing. So during the game, when I saw your lineup, I thought, listen, we should beat you. We should beat you. Yes. I know I was intimidated, but I told my fan base, you must respect your opponents. One thing we've won 3 or something, but I'm never arrogant. I can say I come to Anfield still with respect. I can still disrespect you, call you crap, or we'll win. I could talk with chest. You told me to talk with chest, but I have respect in Anfield because it's when 2 managers, elite managers, forget the guy who's done work experience with me, 2 elite managers who come face to face, yeah, and both have won the league in different countries, and it's a tough one. They respect each other. They know it. So I knew I can't take that easily. Conor Bradley's done well. Respect him as a youngster. But so come to the game. We're 1-0 up, Husam. We dominate in the ball possession the first half. But we have to swallow that pride, Husam. Why did we not finish those chances we had? The game should be 2-3-0 up by halftime. It's a fact. I thought you were watching a different ball game. Yeah? You're watching a different ball.
Szoboszlai had a free header in the first half.
We had pinned you down.
Nune had a chance. Diaz, what were you watching?
It was like, you know, that karate guy who had guy on the neck, and that's it. And the referee just needs to stop the thing. Bro, you have to go for it. If you don't, that guy might get up. I knew it. You don't let go teams like Real Madrid, Husam, and Liverpool. Why? Because they've got that. Klopp knows. It happened last season, 2 seasons ago to Real Madrid. Chance after chance after, and then Liverpool get a chance, and then Real Madrid had a chance, equalized. Then we're chasing, bam, bam, we're not taking our chances. And I said one thing, and I'm not going to name the players. KDB had an assist. In the Liverpool game, in the English history, no one has more GA than KDB. There's only one player, Ryan Giggs, who's played 20 years. He has 8 goals. KDB has 7. He has 11 GA. Ryan Giggs has 12. Andy Cole has 14. These are players who've been playing.
Can you talk about your players today? Can you talk about their performances
assisted.
today?
KDB
I don't
assisted.
care about history, bro.
I think first, the Kovacic, we playing Kovacic, would have stabilized that midfield, because otherwise then I allow Bernardo's more trustable on the left, because this kind of games, you need people who can track back. Alvarez wasn't. In fact, Alvarez made a couple of mistakes. He's a top player, where he gave the ball to McAllister and Rodri had to take him down. And Rodri, let me just highlight that importance. Rodri has been on 7 yellow cards for the last 10 games. Didn't get a single yellow because he doesn't tackle. He doesn't go because he knows 3 more, he's suspended 2 games. And it's crucial. So Rodri has been not get every game Rodri plays. The first thing I write there, Rodri must not get a yellow. I don't talk about win. I put that on my top of my list. Number 1. I think ahead. I think it's war. Rodri must not get a yellow. Today he got a yellow. His 8th yellow came. I shitted my pants. I thought, oh my God. It was like conceding 2 goals with Sam. Because he's got 2 more yellow, he's suspended. He has to now pray. We have to pray in the next 3 games he doesn't get 2 yellow. Otherwise, he's suspended for 2 more games. And I think that will give the title to Liverpool if we do that. So to me, today, respect Liverpool.
To me.
They were pinned back. Van Dijk, I praised him every single moment. I will praise the same players I praised to Liverpool. Luis Diaz, when people were saying, I said to everyone, Husam, now you have to back me. Who did I used to say the best left winger in the Premier League was? I've always backed Luis Diaz, yes or no? I said.
You think I will back Luis Diaz today, Hamza?
He was good. He's good, Husam.
Anyway,
Luis
bro,
Diaz.
what
They,
in the hell were you talking about? No,
I know
no,
he missed chances.
we have to know. We have to.
Me
No,
as
no,
a
but before we move on to Liverpool, I wanna get Hamza's opinion on something.
Luis Diaz was causing me
You
problems.
mentioned something about Julian Alvarez. Just to get this out of the way before we talk about the actual big players in the game, Hamza. Pep Guardiola put Julian Alvarez on that left side, and he had plenty of space behind Conor Bradley in that first half, and he didn't do his job. So Pep Guardiola had a plan, and it worked because Julian Alvarez got the ball. Julian Alvarez got the ball too many times behind Conor Bradley, and he couldn't do shit against Konza, who's a youngster, who's his first team. Are you now conceding that Julian Alvarez isn't this Ballon d'Or contender like a lot of City fans were saying after? Hold on, just let me finish the question.
Do you play? Okay.
After the World Cup and when the season started and when the Ballon d'Or came, a lot of City fans were saying Ballon d'Or, Julian Alvarez is a shout and all that stuff. Are you guys conceding that he's not there, that he's not good enough? Like you guys want him out? Should we move on to the big players or no?
No.
So was he?
Did you play R9 as a left winger at Inter Milan? Did you ever play R9?
Julian Alvarez is a striker, or is a left winger, or a forward?
He's a striker. He's a striker.
He's
a striker. So what Pep playing him as a winger? One thing about Alvarez is Pep loves versatile players, and one thing he's taught Alvarez this season, he can play as a number 10. He's teaching him to play as a left winger.
So he cannot go one-on-one on a defender.
So
he cannot go one-on-one on a defender where your fullback is already up the pitch, Conor Bradley. So that's one thing out of the way. I think Julian Alvarez is out of the way now. No City fan can chat to any of us now or anyone and say Julian Alvarez best player in the world, best striker. No one
he's
should
better
say
than
that.
Lautaro. Let's never do that, man.
Have some respect. Have some respect. Don't even compare him to Lautaro.
No, one second.
Have some respect.
The guy there, listen.
Have some respect. Lautaro Martinez seen that guy play across the front three.
Let me finish about that.
No, but let's just finish. Forget Lautaro. I'm asking you about Julian Alvarez. I'm not asking you about Lautaro Martinez. We're not talking about Jude Bellingham. We're talking about freaking Julian Alvarez.
He was top. He was a top player.
So he's a top player.
But
he didn't perform today, right? And you guys wanted him not to start. So what is Julian Alvarez?
Out of 10, I'll give him 7.
7.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm talking about, people.
6 or 7.
I'm exposing Hamza's agenda. That's what I'm talking about. I'm exposing Hamza's agenda.
I'll give him 6 or 7.
He starts to say
Alvarez should get like a 2, bro.
You're embarrassing yourself because you started your monologue saying Julian Alvarez shouldn't be playing
in that pitch.
Shouldn't be playing, and now
100% there were players that should have. Brother, I would give Diaz a 2. What do you mean there's no players that should go for
absolutely embarrassing yourself.
Okay, I know Diaz was responsible for not missing his chances. But
Hamza, you're not gonna. No, we're not gonna deflect.
I'm sorry,
Sam. No Liverpool. You're not allowed to talk about Liverpool players.
That's what I'm telling
you.
You're not. Deflect.
We aren't talking about no Nune, no McAllister, no Diaz, nothing. Talk to me about Kevin De Bruyne, 16 passes in 70 minutes. Talk to me about this. Talk to me about Kevin De Bruyne hiding behind Endo. Talk to me about that then. Talk to me about someone texting me and telling me Kevin De Bruyne is better than Gerrard and he's going to prove it to you.
Please.
I want you to talk to me about that. Don't talk to me about Diaz. Don't deflect. Sorry. Don't deflect. Talk to me about Kevin De Bruyne today. I'm not, by the way, Erling Haaland, we know Erling Haaland isn't R9. He isn't going to dribble anybody, right? Talk to me about the guy who should have serviced Erling Haaland, who should have led your midfield. You should have led these guys and got your midfield into the game. Talk to him about him hiding for 25 minutes in the second half before 15 million relegation battle Endo. Talk to him about that. Don't talk to him about
that. There's something called context, and I hope you learn from that because I think I need to teach you something. This is when R9 had an ACL injury. Let me tell you something. He had stinkers of many months. And you allow that. When players have come back from surgery, they need rehabilitation. They need time to come back. But KDB has excelled that already. You expect a guy who has been out 4 months with a massive hamstring.
He literally played the last 5 games. Bro, the guy cried when he went out. He thought he wanted to finish the 90 minutes.
No, one second. No. I got you there. Because you're shocked. You didn't expect that. You thought,
I didn't. Of course I didn't. Who expects that from Hamza?
You didn't expect, because you know what?
No, absolutely didn't. I didn't.
KDB, we have to look at KDB. The guy missed until January. Yeah, he just come back 6 weeks ago. He's now coming back from a major surgery. He's had already most assists. Today he has had an assist. Every time he had 2 shots. 1 shot, he made a shot, and he could have scored. He deflected off Bradley.
When you were on top of the game, not when you
half,
needed him.
Second
when
half.
you needed him, he didn't show up.
Let me tell you. Great players don't need to be there for the whole 90-minute game. They can disappear and calm down, and they go up. I believe Pep should have substituted him. I believe, but Pep is trying to protect him. Pep shouldn't have subbed him. I think the sub should have happened. Alvarez comes off, Kovacic midfield, Bernardo Silva, Foden, and KDB. We win that game. But the fact that he got
Hamza, KDB played 3
I want to say something. Can I speak? Can I speak?
Can I just drop one bar? KDB
I'll go after.
5 games had 3 90-minute games. Why are you acting like this is for? You know, listen. This is not the time to read super chats, but bro, you're getting called out in Indonesia. You're getting called out in the Far East. People across 3 continents are calling your bullshit. Why don't you just say it as it is for once in your life?
So I'm saying, Husam, KDB had an assist. KDB was in the game
from a corner.
But that's not what Mo asked you. Mo didn't ask you that.
Hold on.
It's from a corner.
Bro, what is this?
Saad, when Trent made a good corner, quick corner, and pick up a very
that does not but that does not matter. You're chatting out of your backside, bro. This guy was invisible for the majority of the game. What are you talking about? Bro, the most I saw from Kevin De Bruyne is him at the halfway line, just swinging his left foot at a fucking ball, trying to put it into the back of the net. What happened? The ball rolled to Kelleher. Kelleher was like, okay, thanks.
This is embarrassing.
Just throwing it away, bro.
So let me take this one.
Staffy, rephrase the question, please. Staffy, go ahead.
I'm not even going to rephrase the question. Let me just tell you something. Anyone who's a United fan here in the chat will understand my pain, because I have to sit here, listen to another bald fraud lie to my face and insult my intelligence. I thought Ten Hag was the only bald fraud that does that. Apparently Hamza does the same thing. There's 2 bald frauds in my life that sit in front of me and insult my intelligence. Ten Hag on a press conference and Hamza on YouTube. This is what Hamza does. Hamza is sitting here right now telling you guys the reason KDB got hooked off is because Pep was protecting him. For some reason I don't understand how. Yep. Why are you showing us Angel? What does that have to do with anything?
He's not bald.
I swear that shit just threw me off. Yeah, that's why he's not a fraud. Wallahi, he threw me off. What was I cooking, man? Can you let me focus on
insulting your intelligence.
Yeah.
Got substituted.
He got substituted for, and I told him this earlier. He got substituted for Kovacic because you had 0 control on the midfield. Kovacic is a controller. He's not a creator like KDB. He's a controller. He didn't do that because KDB came back from injury. He didn't do that because he couldn't play 90 minutes. He did that because he had 0 control on that midfield. The only reason you weren't losing the game is because Luis Diaz decided to be, I don't know what the Luis Diaz was doing. I'm not gonna lie, at some point I thought might as well put a City jersey. If you put on a City jersey, we would have all been like, okay, makes sense. That would have made sense because I don't.
The crazy part is Hamza doing Diaz prop. He expects him to join in.
He's the only bold fraud bar Ten Hag that tries to sit here and insult everyone's intelligence. Okay, KDB got subbed off Hamza because he was shit. You know when else was he shit? He was shit. He was shit last week versus United. And you know how long he's been shit? 3 games before the United game. And I told you, I said the only reason you guys scored is 3 against us because we're so crap. Brentford held you to 1 goal. Chelsea held you to 1 goal. Chelsea held you to 1 goal. Bournemouth held you to 1 goal. And today, Liverpool held you to 1 goal. So if you take away the United game, you've had 1 goal in 4 games. That is not the City that we have seen in previous years. When Mo is asking you, why did he have 16 passes in 70 minutes? It doesn't mean that we don't think KDB shit. It doesn't mean because we don't know how many assists he has in his career. It has nothing to do with R9's ACL. I'm still trying to figure out how R9's ACL made it so. Bro, when I heard R9, I swear I thought I was like, is my mic working? My headset working? Because I'm listening to something that I don't know what convo are we having right now. I thought that I missed something. You are doing everything but talking about how bad your midfield has been. Your midfield is not good, Hamza. Your midfield has not been good. Take away the United game because we are so bad. You don't create enough chances. No, I get that. And it's not that we don't rate him. Of course, everyone rates KDB. But you have a midfield issue, and you don't want to call it out. You want to give Alvarez a 7 out of 9. You want to sit here and talk to us about how many assists KDB had in previous years. Even on the terrace, when they asked you about Haaland, he was talking about how many scores in the goals he scored in the treble season. If that is the case, then why have you been struggling recently? How come today you were exposed on the off the ball when defending, and on the ball you wasn't creating much? Because I can't tell you how many chances you guys created today. KDB having 16 touches. If this was Bruno, wallah, I don't even like Bruno.
Staffy, 25 minutes completed. Staffy, 25 minutes in the second half when they needed him the most, completed 4 passes. 25 minutes.
But that's what I want to know. Why are we seeing this? I want Hamza to talk about
the best midfielder in the league completed 4 passes.
If it was Odegaard, wallah, if it was Odegaard,
and then we make fun of Kai Havertz for playing the midfield.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. If any of our players, if Bruno or Odegaard, one second, if Bruno or Odegaard, Hamza, let me finish.
That was actually a Bruno performance.
Let me give you a statistic.
Bro, Bruno gets involved more than this. Wallahi, Bruno gets involved more than this. Bruno would never have 4 touches in 25 minutes.
4 passes in 25 minutes. Guys, the best midfielder, just deep this. The best midfielder in the history of the Premier League. Wait, let me say that. Let me say the statement. Let me say the statement so people can
Bruno
leave
is a
it.
top player. Should not
Let
be
me
playing for
say
Manchester
that
United.
you aren't gonna let me say.
You should have
Casemiro.
You should have
He's
Casemiro.
never gonna let me say.
You should
Mute
have
him. I have
every
to
player
mute
that
him.
comes to your football club
You have
doesn't
to
do
mute
well.
Hamza.
You destroy the eye
football club.
Hamza, you have to let me say the statement because this is gonna be recorded. The best midfielder in the history of the Premier League completed 4 passes in 25 minutes when his team needed him. The best midfielder in the history of the Premier League.
Against Wataru Endo.
Hey, good question. Good question. Let me tell you something.
That's not a question. That's a
statement. That was a statement.
It's not a question.
Hey, Hamza's head is gone, bro.
Hamza's head is on Mars.
Let me say. And Zinedine Zidane in the 98 World Cup had 2 corners, two corners, and that's what he needed to do. He scored 2 corners in the World Cup. What does that mean? It means nothing. It means BS. My guy has had 13 assists in 14 games. The guy's had 13 assists in 14 games. You're talking about Havertz. Are you sick? Havertz is like, let me tell you, Havertz is like, not even Ivan, I'm disrespecting Ivan Toney. Havertz is like Mateta at Crystal Palace. Wallahi. When you bring Havertz, wallahi,
but he's gonna dunk on you. He's gonna dunk on you at the Etihad. So I'd watch your mouth. I'd watch your mouth. Don't say wallahi.
I am bringing
Wallahi, if Havertz scores against City,
let him talk. His head is gone. Let him talk. His head is gone.
If Havertz scores at City, Havertz scores at City, I will sing Waka Waka.
I have seen Modric.
I will.
Modric. These players like Modric and KDB, they're too elite. They're too elite. You can't keep them off in 90 minutes. They have moments. Kylian Mbappe, they have moments. They just born like that.
He had no moments today. What are you talking about?
You're talking about how did
he shouldn't have even been on the pitch? Who's circling that?
What moment did
if that's Basuma, he sees second yellow, by the way.
I believe
when you needed him,
win the game. If Alvarez,
so when he needed it, when you needed it the most, Hamza, when you needed it the most,
Staffy is right for what thing he said, and this is why you guys flip flops.
Just one,
because now you're coming back to my agenda. When I said my agenda, I said it before, that my midfield, the guy who I lost, I did not replace him well. I said it, and I kept saying it.
Talking about
Yeah.
Gundogan
Now,
again.
now
It's
you
March.
no,
Husam,
no,
video.
but
You know
that,
to do
one,
Husam.
that one we're gonna settle on that. That we're gonna settle on that. Staffy,
Son,
I
you know
agree
that's
with
the
you.
cute. That's the Gundogan.
I agree with you. I believe in big games. Yeah, Pep Guardiola should have seen
Gundogan
this,
one.
and I saw this. Some predicted it. Kovacic, Rodri. How did Alvarez come into this? Because in a big game, you need to stabilize the midfield. For me, I miss Gundogan. Wallah, I miss Gundogan. So
Oh, we know. You can't stop talking about him.
Hamza, what you don't understand is that you cannot scapegoat Haaland, you cannot scapegoat Alvarez, you cannot scapegoat Foden because these are youngsters. The 32 years old Kevin De Bruyne should have
he
stepped
had
up
an
and led
assist. You can't
So we-
scapegoat him. Top talent.
Hey, stop doing that.
We
Stop doing
never,
that,
we
Hamza.
never said Kevin De Bruyne is a
Guys,
bad player.
assistant.
We never said
That
Kevin
was
De Bruyne
causing
is a
problems on the
If
pitch.
What
you-
we're
Without
saying
running through your
is that
midfield.
if Odegaard, Madison, Bruno,
Oh, the God.
if McAllister had this, they would have been slaughtered in the media.
Yeah, because they
Slaughtered.
If Odegaard,
Because they
disappeared in
They
a
haven't
big
got
game,
CV.
Hamza would be calling him out. 100%.
Yeah, they don't have a CV. Don't tell me players who have no CV. Lack of
What does
trophies.
have-
So you
what
agree
does
that
that
he
have to
goes
do
to
with
the
the Man
game?
Do you
United?
realize?
Zero trophy and
Do you
zero
realize?
ball-
Do
zero
you realize?
cups like this.
Do you
Don't
realize
ever
that when
put
you
me on
have a
the right.
CV, when you have a CV and you
Have a
drop a
CV.
like
Have a
that,
CV, I
it's
respect you, yes.
absolutely much worse. You look like a bozo. You look stupid out on the street, bro. Man's at Anfield and having 4 touches in the second half, bro. 4 passes, sorry, in the second half as a midfield, as the main midfielder, the creative
The
spark. in
go-to
that
guy, Saad. The
team.
go-to guy.
He's your go-to guy in that midfield.
He was
and
cooking.
had
I think
4
he should have stayed in the
passes.
pitch.
No, he
What?
was
He had
not
4
cooking,
passes,
man.
I
He was
Yeah,
not
he was-
cooking.
The only
He was cooking water, bro. Can barely
Staffy.
Maya. That's what he was
Staffy,
doing.
the
That's
only
all.
reason he got taken off, Staffy, the only we were even in our Man City
Watch,
the
she's gonna
only
lie to my
reason he got
face.
taken off,
There
the
it is.
only reason he got taken off to protect him because he's not. This is why. No way KDB comes off. No way he comes off. No
Bro,
way.
this last
No way.
he literally lies to my face, bro. Like I don't understand
wait.
what he's talking
So
about.
wait, hold
Hamza,
on,
he
hold
played
on.
6 weeks before this to protect him from what? He didn't play during the week.
He's not.
He
he's not-
came
we-
off
we-
and he
we
was
need to
pissed that
manage
he
him
came
well.
off. Stop lying to yourself, Hamza.
We
He did
trust
not get
campaign
subbed
now.
off because of the fitness.
Can I
You
just
don't sub out your best players. So anyhow, Saad, you don't sub out
Yeah,
your
go
best players in big games when you're not winning because of fitness. It's not like you were up 5-0
I think
versus Sheffield, and then he's like, you know what? I'm already winning the game. Yalla, KDB, come off. He took him out because he was a non-factor. When Mo
He was
mentions that he
not
had
a
4
non-factor.
touches in
What
25
game was he
minutes,
watching,
that is a
man?
non-factor. Yeah, we all watched the same game.
4 passes.
What
wa-
time was it in America? What time was it in America?
It was
It was
late
KDB
enough.
o'clock.
Don't
It was-
this
worry.
guy,
it was-
bro.
It
He's trying
was
to be
4
like, oh,
o'clock.
did you
It
wake
was
up a
4
bit too
o'clock.
early?
It was KDB o'clock. It was 4 o'clock.
I just want to ask
It was
Hamza
at
one
noon.
question.
I
I
slept
just want
in
to ask
Hamza,
Hamza
don't worry.
one question. I just want to ask Hamza one question. Hamza, in your opinion, a player who has an injury, has surgery, has the rehabilitation, how long before they're in from when they start training with the full squad? How long, in your opinion, should they be training with the full squad before they start playing games consistently?
I'll give you an
90
example.
minutes.
Simple game.
90 minutes.
Husam, Van Dijk had the ACL. How long did it take him to recover fully?
When
to his
did Van
best?
Dijk have the ACL? Didn't
What's
he
that?
have
What's that?
the-
Answer that
did he have
question.
the
No,
knee
just
injury?
answer the question. I did not ask any question. No, don't hold your head. Don't hold your head. When you get impressed, you start holding your head. You remove your glasses. Answer
Who's
the
getting
question.
pressed?
I asked
I
you.
was I'm getting pressed the same way
No, just
KDB
answer
got
the
pressed
question.
at
Answer the
Anfield and subbed off. I can't be subbed off though because I have to do the whole show. That's the difference between me
No,
and
but
KDB.
Husam, answer the
I have
question.
never seen Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, Yaya Toure, Patrick Vieira
Let's go.
ever substituted
Let's
in
go,
a big
Ziad.
game like this ever. I
Never.
have never seen my GOAT Premier League midfielder have 3 passes in a fucking half. Staffy saw his dominant Man United
when
team
Steven
come
Gerrard
to
got
Anfield
substituted against a United
multiple
game where he got
times,
battered by
and
Roy
he's
Keane's
never
last game.
seen
You
Gerrard
didn't see that?
GOAT in a game like this.
1 second.
This is
When,
your GOAT.
when Roy Keane battered
Your
him
goal.
in his last game, wallahi,
You know who had
Roy
assists
Keane
from
battered
corner?
him in his
You
last
know who
game.
had assists from corner? Mason Mount. That's who gets assists from corner. You know that's you. That's you right now. That's the level of your argument. You're arguing for a guy for getting an assist from a corner that was made by your set piece guy and getting substituted off. Pep Guardiola had to go sit next to KDB and tell him, hey, Kevin, the reason why I subbed you off is you were fucking shit today. You weren't involved at all and you're crap. So we took you off the pitch. Imagine getting substituted for Mateo Kovacic. Chelsea reject. Chelsea reject. That's who you got substituted for. A Chelsea reject. You're sitting here and you are talking about.
But then
You're
when
talking
he
about
plays
the
about
walking
Steven
on the
Gerrard,
pitch.
shouldn't have
You're
been
talking
substituted
about the
against Chelsea
referee
before he
when we
slipped?
should have had
Then
two
at least you would have
penalties.
won the title.
Why
The
are we
only
talking about
Champions League we won
R9
was when
and
KDB was on the bench.
Zidane
France,
and
Gerrard.
Gerrard?
We'll bring it back to
Bro, what?
Zola.
Let's talk about.
Talk about
Give me a player that hasn't won the Premier League. Don't talk to me about.
Let's talk about Zola. Let's talk about Matt
Bobby
Letizia. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Roy Keane. Why are we bringing up all of these players that played in the past? Why not talk about your player now? The performance that he put out on that pitch.
I'll tell you why.
Dog shit.
I'll tell you why, Saad. I'll tell you why. It's because I said it earlier on Terry's channel. I said City fans don't know how to go through adversity. And I won't say why because I'm not trying to insult anyone. They don't know how to go through adversity. The minute they start losing or they don't win, they can't come out and say, this was wrong, this was wrong. The manager should do this better or should do that better.
But we said it.
And listen, you haven't said anything. You've been sitting here for an hour.
Kovacic should have started with
Hamza
midfield.
Hamza criticized.
Okay. But when
be
we talked
honest,
about the
give
tactics
him
in the
the-
midfield, I don't remember that. But if you say so, then I believe it. The thing is, you sit here and you're trying not to blame any of your players, yet you didn't play good. Hamza, let me say this again. The only sitting here, the only reason you're sitting here not on a loss is because of Luis Diaz, not because of you. It's just because of Luis Diaz. If this game was 2-3 years ago and Mane was playing, Allah yarhamah, Mane would have put
Michael
Oliver.
Oliver, bro.
If
Michael
and
Oliver.
buts, if
Because
and
Michael
that,
Oliver.
and this.
No, Michael
and
Oliver,
that.
I get that
Michael
part, but
Oliver,
I'm
bro.
talking about just the football itself, Mo. They have done enough. Come on, Salah comes on, and the first
Bro,
thing
we
he does,
had more
he put,
possession than Manchester City. Are you mad?
yeah, you
Is
put
this
your colleague, your teammate, one-on-one.
rattled Manchester City.
You put him
What did
one-on-one
Salah
with the
do?
goalkeeper with
Salah
the
didn't
first
do anything.
touch.
What?
Salah didn't do anything.
Salah
some
put
shame.
balls on a plate.
Have some
He had a
shame.
chance
Have
and
some
he
shame.
Wait, hold on. I got him.
And
Don't say
he
anything.
dived
I got
Billah.
him, Mo. Stand him, Mo.
Wallahi,
Wallahi, I got him.
he
Khali
dived
Khalas.
once, and I thought, what a shame you
Khali
are.
Khalas, I got him,
Shameless
Wallahi.
man you are. Stand
Let
up
me know
at
what
least.
you're
Have some courtesy, man. You've been shameless for your country. You come here. Your manager
Wow.
benched you.
No.
Your manager
Wallahi,
didn't trust
I
you.
got him.
And
Just
apparently
don't
those rumors
Shameless for your country, Kevin De Bruyne.
No. Wallahi, just let him finish. Wallahi, let him finish. I don't know why I'm lagging.
He got upset. Some thought he would play. Well, I had rumors. I had the team news at 10:30 in the morning. I had which is solid. I had Salah who was upset being dropped. He had to eat bench, being told you're not ready yet. I'm told he had to swallow that pride.
Yeah, but he's coming back from injury. So
Exactly. Let him finish. Hamza, you absolute hypocrite.
Pocketed by Ake,
No,
and he had the audacity of diving twice. One time,
let us talk.
Kyle Walker got the ball, and I felt sorry for him.
Hamza, let us talk, Hamza. Enough waffle, Hamza.
Either I interrupt or you interrupt.
Hamza, enough, Hamza. Hamza, you just proved yourself wrong. This is why I wanted you to finish. I wanted him to finish, Husam, wallah, on purpose. You just sat here and you made excuses for De Bruyne saying he can't play because the manager's trying to protect him. Why can't you say Klopp didn't start Salah because he's trying to protect him because he's been injured since January?
Yeah,
absolute hypocrite. And he comes on, plays 20 minutes because he's been injured, and you're saying, oh, he didn't do anything. Oh, he got pocketed. He did more with that chance that he gave to Diaz than De Bruyne did all game. And you want to sit here and brag about a corner.
What did he do?
From a corner, you're so shameless.
Bro.
You have reached new lows today. Hamza today, I want everyone to remember this. Hamza sat today on Ahwa, celebrated a corner from De Bruyne. This is how low his standards are for De Bruyne. Because all of us here, we all rate De Bruyne higher than you because we're all saying, you know what? Four passes in 25 minutes is not acceptable. Only 17 passes all game is not acceptable because we rate him higher. You are sitting here and you're saying it's good enough because he assisted from a corner, because he whipped in a cross. Have some shame.
And everyone was sleeping.
Allah,
He got everyone laughing. Everyone was
and wait, you're saying KDB. You're saying KDB had an assist.
Too smart for them.
So the only difference between one second, because you're getting exposed for two things.
Shame from Hamza in the
yes,
comments.
spam shame in the chat. One
Shamza.
second. You
Shamza.
said KDB had a good performance for an assist. So the only thing stopping Mo Salah from having a good performance was Diaz scoring the goal, right? That's it. So if Diaz scored, okay, so it's something out of Salah's hands anyway. Yeah, so it's out of his hands anyway. So
Yeah,
all
he
it
did
took was
assist.
Ziad scoring the goal, and suddenly Salah has great.
You know what the worst thing?
because Diaz
Wallahi, he
scored the
dived.
goal.
He dived twice. Why did he dive when he didn't get a yellow? Wallahi, that I was so upset with him. I thought it's a month of Ramadan.
That's
You're
not a
diving
dive.
now.
There was
My guy,
contact.
man. It's the first day when we're diving. The guy dived and had no shit. I thought I respect him more, Salah.
Whole
I've
chat is
always called
shaming
you
you.
world
I can't
class.
lie.
Wallahi, shame
Why
Hamza.
dive?
Wallahi, shame.
Wallahi, the whole
Why
chat is
dive?
shaming you. Wallahi.
The guy is no shame.
Have some
But he's still world
shame.
class.
Hamza
He's still
talking
world
about
class.
shame
Okay,
is such an
okay.
ungo,
So hold on. Khalas. De Bruyne, you obviously think he's perfect, yeah? Okay, khalas. Let's
Salah's
move
world
on.
class.
Let me just do the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I got Haaland's name there. I got Edison's name there. I got Walker's name there. Let's do the Wheel of
Edison, how many
Fortune.
mismatches
Let's
as
see.
well?
Let's see who's the Wheel of Fortune's gonna land on. Oh, I landed on Edison. Tell me about the goalkeeper you said was starting for Brazil and was better than Alisson for the Brazil team because they trust him to go into big competitions.
والله
Explain
if
to me why
Onana ده
Edison
كانوا
was doing
خسفوا
Bozo
بالأرض.
moments.
والله if it was Onana كانوا خسفوا بالأرض.
Ake was,
What?
that was such a
Explain
bad
to
pass
me.
for Ake.
No,
Wallahi.
explain to me why he went in for the
Ake.
tackle like that.
I'll come-
Why did he pass the ball to? He
Let's actually
caught
talk about
life.
Ederson and Haaland together. How about that?
Why we
Exactly.
talk
both
about
of them.
Edison? I'm sorry.
Because the penalty.
He had Bozo moments.
It's
bro.
nice. Yani, it's what do you want him to do?
No, but you still, brother, you don't go in like that with your foot. That's hella rash, bro.
Nunes was
Hella
faster than
rash.
him. I don't think there's anything wrong with what Edison did.
By the way,
What
Husam,
about
Husam,
the-
let me tell
I
you
think
something.
Ederson's passing was really bad in the game, though.
Husam,
Yeah,
just-
but the penalty though, like, what do you guys like? He had to. Like,
No, but
what do you
he
guys
made the
think?
rash decision there. He shouldn't have done
He
that.
did, but it's Ake's fault. The
Ake's
problem
fault,
is
man. You don't
they
do
told
this.
us that Ake was the left
You just
side
done
defending-
Ake, prop. What do you mean Ake's fault, Hamza?
Ake was bad at that pass.
Okay, Hamza, right now, in front of the whole
That
world.
pass-
Did
we
he
have
just say
1,700
Ake made this?
people
and then-
watching. I have a
Ake's
challenge.
pass was
I'm going to
just
call this the
tough.
Hamza challenge. Okay, let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question. 1,700 people watching. Make sure you guys are liking, by the way, you frauds. We need to get to 1K likes. Hamza, right now, in front of the whole world, you have to admit, name 3 players who played badly for City today. I dare you. Go on.
Haaland had a bad game, whether he likes it or not, compared to everyone.
Okay. Okay.
Alvarez. had a
Okay.
bad
You just
gave
gave
him
him
a
a
seven.
you just gave him a 7, bro.
No,
You
no,
just
but
gave
he
him
had
a
bad game.
7.
No, he had a bad game compared to. He did not.
7 is a bad game. Wow.
Wallah,
Wow.
So
I
according
don't
to
know.
that, if he has a 7 and had a
Hamza,
big
I don't
game,
get
it means
it.
if he had a
Hamza,
7 and
think
it's a bad
before you
game,
speak,
everyone should
Habibi.
have a 10.
Hamza, my
Okay,
brother.
6. Give me 6. I said 6 or 7.
Hamza, just think before you speak because think
I'll
about what
give
you
you.
said. Yeah, تفضل.
So why did
Haaland-
Haaland have a bad game? 1 second, let's hear this. Why did Haaland have a bad game? Go on.
He didn't contribute like in terms of like I don't know whether Pep told him to do link up play and to drop back and hold the ball, but I think the thing is he didn't score. I blame 2 chances for Foden. Foden had a chance where he could have just laid back to Haaland, and that's an empty goal.
He's
And he decided
critiquing
to shoot.
Foden.
Foden.
Yeah.
Oh
Listen.
my God, you're critiquing Foden.
1 second.
Foden.
Better than Saka
Let me finish. Let me
Foden.
finish.
Better than
Let me-
Saka
let me-
Foden.
You know who
finish.
scored against
Let me finish.
Liverpool? Bukayo
Let me
Saka.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish 1
There
second.
you are.
I've said it before, and I tell Man City fans who are listening to this: don't be shameless like Arsenal fans.
Don't be
Wallahi,
shameless like
let me
me.
tell you.
Wow.
Yeah? Don't be shameless like Arsenal fans.
Ay, wallah,
If
wallah.
a player makes a mistake, he's allowed. You have to say that's your mistake. Before the game, I said it. I said, Phil Foden. 1 second. 1 second. I don't compare him to Saka.
It's nuts,
If
bro.
1 second.
Crazy.
If you want to, 1 second. If you want to be like Modric, if you want to be my Modric, and I'll give you an example. I have seen Modric going through on goal. Wallahi, he's going
Add
through on goal.
Modric to the list of players
Yes,
that were mentioned
one-
today
one
for no
second.
reason.
1
Yalla,
second.
yalla,
I see
بالمرة.
Modric going on goal. Wallahi. he
الكلام
passed-
على Gilberto وفلافيو next
Before
والله
the
هتشوف.
game, I said to City fans,
Abu Treka.
will this happen? Foden will get a
محمد
chance.
بركات.
Yeah, and I want him to pass. I
Put
prefer
him full
tapping.
screen. Sam, full
I
screen.
prefer tapping. But Foden had a chance and he then shot directly to the keeper. I believe he could have passed it to Haaland. Haaland scores an open chance, yeah. But that's the difference between Modric. This is the difference between Vinicius, Modric, Benzema. I've seen them. Madrid are telling them, yo, you're in that position. Pass it. We're not Saka. We're not Saka. We're not Kai Havertz. Waka waka. Hey, Samina. I'm not giving a shit about that song. I want the goal. I want a little tapping. I don't care. And that's the mistake we made. Haaland could have scored 2 goals. Yeah. If not for the mistake. Foden not passing to him.
So you're blaming Haaland at the end.
Allah,
So
man.
it's very strange. You know what he did? Haaland got in the right place, in the right position, but nobody serviced him. But he wants to say Haaland was bad.
No, he's
And
so
also,
good.
you know why
Bro, it's
Haaland dropped
ridiculous,
deep?
bro.
You know why Haaland dropped deep? Because KDB playing like shit. That's what the fuck.
Haaland is like, oh, I
He dropped-
want the ball myself.
It's so simple.
Why are you going
He
off
dropped
camera?
deep. You know
Why
why
are
he
you going off
dropped deep?
camera for, huh?
Come
So
back.
simple,
Don't go
bro.
off camera.
It's not
Maybe.
support time. You
Jacob
cannot
and
fool
Foden.
us
Jacob.
now.
Yeah,
Fuad.
yeah,
There
Bro.
you are.
Jacob,
There
They,
you
they,
are.
they dropped deep, bro. Listen, it was so
You're
obvious why they
involved
dropped
in
deep.
this.
They
Why
dropped
you're
deep because
chilling?
Liverpool had them pinned back for the majority of the game. It's just that
Mhm.
easy, bro. That midfield got swallowed by McAllister and Endo. It's that
Oh,
simple.
McAllister was saucing.
That's what I'm
today. He was
saying, bro. It's so simple.
No, I-
It's
We need
really
to
not
stop
hard to
respecting
see.
McAllister, I can't lie to you. That guy right there.
I want Jacob. Jacob.
Yes.
Get involved.
Cook
Jacob.
Hamza.
I want
Cook Hamza.
Hamza.
You have
dude.
to get your
No,
slice
I
in,
have
bro.
a very good
Bro,
question.
this
Cook,
guy,
Hamza.
this
No,
guy's the lobster.
no, guys, you guys are no, you're approaching this wrong, Jacob. Rodri today in this season versus Declan Rice. Who would you take this season? This season, Jacob.
There you
You
are.
know what you're
This
doing there.
season.
Wow. You know what
I
you're doing.
want you to do this season. Rodri after today's game, who had 7-8 yellows already in the season, or Declan Rice, who had 6 goals and 5 assists this season. Which one are you taking? Give me. You have one voice. You have one choice, right? You aren't taking them in your team. You're voting. I want you to vote. Declan Rice this season or Rodri. It's not about a treble. It's just about this season. bro.
Oh my God.
Why are you
I
talking?
think the
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
No
I am
one's
not talking to you. I am
Hamza.
not. I am not talking to you.
Zip it,
Have
zip
some
it, yeah.
strepsils.
I am
Have some
not talking
strepsils
to
for
you.
being sore.
I'm not
Being
talking
sore
to you. I'm
throat,
talking
throat.
to Jacob.
Wait,
Jacob,
there you are.
Habibi.
I'll give you some strepsils.
I want.
There you
I haven't
are.
heard Jacob's opinion.
Take some
Jacob,
strepsils.
that's the question.
Well, I didn't know we were
Honest.
bringing
Take some
Declan Rice
steps
into this
today, you are.
conversation.
Oh,
This
God.
guy,
Open
Rodri
your mouth.
today is the
I
DM.
would- I would say
Hamza, why you
Rodri's
rapping?
probably
Why
a
is
better
Hamza
leader than
rapping? What
Declan
is wrong
Rice,
with Hamza?
if I have to be honest.
Open your mouth. Swallow it. Strepsils.
Oh, hey.
Being sore.
What is
whoa.
this?
Bro, it's crazy right now. His
What
head's
was
gone.
that?
Doing, bro?
His
He
head's
wasn't
gone.
dead.
Hamza's
He's giving
actually,
you
bro.
Lima bean.
Bro, Hamza left him.
Hey, look,
his
calm down,
brain
man.
right
You're
now.
the one
What
that
is
His
he
head,
doing?
his
Yeah,
head
yeah.
got left at Tarawih, bro. At Tarawih, he's still praying.
My guy's saying.
And listen, I want
Rice and
everyone
rice.
in the chat. We have
What did Jacob say?
1,700 people here. I
So
want
the fact that
each
you
and
even have
every
to
one of
ask the
you to
question.
tell me this season you're taking Rice or Rodri, please. And Jacob, please. Can
Jacob,
you
the
tell
floor is yours. Tell her.
The floor, come on, Jacob. Go on.
If we're talking Rodri versus Rice, I'm taking Rodri. I think he's a better leader. I would need a leader right there in the midfield. Yeah, he's been a little bit rash. The challenge today, that was a crazy challenge that got him that yellow card. But, you know, honestly, I think both sides have been waffling quite a bit, if I'm honest. I know Hamza's doing the whole lobster turning on the boiling pot type dance. But also the fact that Liverpool fans were upset about the high boot. I just want to remind everyone, Diogo Jota using the bottom of his boot on the face of Oliver Skip. But Liverpool fans told me, no, that's just part of the game when you're growing in and your feet are up and people crashing in. That's just what happens there, boy. And okay, fair enough. But I don't forget. I told you off the top of the show. I'm a camel baby. I don't forget. All right. And I remember y'all all saying, "Oh,
Are
no,
you being
no, it's
racist?
nothing."
This?
But then, bro,
you
it
got
was
told
in
to
the
say
open
that.
of the
You got
show.
told to
Come
say
on.
that. There you are.
It was in the open of the show.
Are you calling us all
absolute
camels?
Look. Are
you referencing that we're Arab?
The Arab.
I
just
think
saying,
you're getting too comfortable with this Arab thing, Jacob. You're calling us
There you
camels.
are.
Are you
You
calling
did-
me a sand-eating camel rider? That's so disrespectful.
Listen,
Why is that
so
always go-to, bro?
we'll
Why is that
discuss
always
if we want to give you the camel pass. Listen, we got to give you a pass first. If we give you the camel pass, then you're allowed to say it.
Make sure you're eating cardboard straws.
These cardboard straws is crazy, bro. Like, big up,
Bro,
Guys, we're joking, by the way. We actually said that to him
Yeah,
before
we
the
are
show.
joking.
He said lobster, and we said no camel.
I didn't. I actually didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, the American.
Somebody in the chat was like, "I'm smoking a camel right now." The camel's cigarettes. Like,
you guys have that in the UK, Saad. You have the camel.
No, we don't have camel anymore. We don't have camel.
I remember when I was a kid, they had the camel. He had the sunglasses.
We're allowed. So are we done with Hamza? Are we allowed to cook?
No. We need him.
Can we cook?
No. We need to talk about Foden. He hasn't specified to me what Foden did all game.
Bro, Kelleher masterclass. That's what that was. Kelleher. I think he's a great goalkeeper.
Kelleher,
I think he needs to get some credit
this summer. Am I the only one who thinks that? I think he should leave this summer. Kelleher.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
he has the ability. He has the ability.
He's not gonna back up anymore. Exactly. I thought he was fantastic. He's always.
I think Man City need a goalkeeper.
Husam.
You woke him up. Look, you woke him up.
1 second, Staffy. 1 second. What's that? Saad.
Saad or Husam or Staffy or
Just go mute. Just listen to this once. Yeah? Wallahi, please.
My prediction.
Yeah.
5-0.
What does this have to do
Don't
with
ever
Hamza,
talk to me about Tom.
with Arsenal?
Now let's
Why is he acting like he's dunking on people, bro?
Bro,
Husam, play what we don't care. Video.
Why did you beat us?
Bro.
I'm here to tell you right now. We don't care.
We don't care.
Hamza, what did you predict?
Hamza,
what did you predict?
I said I'm not gonna predict. After the Chelsea game, I said I'm not predicting any game.
You predicted.
Wallah Azim, we all deflected from Michael Oliver.
Hamza, I knew you would say
sent a super chat to me that has it. He said the common thing between Rodri's handball, Kovacic's not given a red card against Arsenal, and the McAllister penalty is one. Is Michael Oliver. And to be honest with you, like that penalty, it would have taken City away from the title race. It would have been 4 points behind Liverpool. It would have put way more pressure on City. They saved Manchester City today. And
but 1 second,
to talk about.
The
problem is Liverpool fans don't want to be shameless and talk about it because they know that Diaz missed the chances. But I don't give a shit about it. This was 100% a penalty. Minute 30, it's a penalty and a yellow card. Listen, we all heard you on the terrace. We all heard you here. Minute 30, it's a penalty and yellow card. Studs to chest. And by the way, there is a video actually that was showed now. Do you guys know that actually McAllister touched the ball before Doku? It actually came off McAllister's shoulder. So that means McAllister touched the ball first, and then Doku touched the ball while chesting him with his studs. This is 100% a penalty. Michael Oliver is a pussy, and he didn't want to go to the. He didn't want to go to the VAR to
it's
check
not his fault, Mo. I heard you say
I'm
this
going to tell you
earlier.
the difference.
It's not his fault, Mo.
This is what I learned because I read after the game. The referee can tell the VAR if there was contact. I want to go see it. Actually, the thing is the referee's call. It's not the VAR room's call. The VAR room, I'm sure, told him there was contact because we all saw it, right? What they told him, the VAR room, is that it was inevitable contact. That's what they said. He could have chosen to go to the VAR. It's his choice, Staffy, to listen to the VAR. He could have said there is contact.
And I'll let you know why he didn't do that. If he would have called it as a penalty and then said, okay, I think it's a penalty, but check on VAR, and I want to see the screen just to double check that I made the right call before I give it, then that would have made sense. He never thought it was a penalty. Why would I think it's not a penalty? By the way, just still let me see the footage. Because in real life, he didn't think it was a penalty.
Can I answer you then? Because he didn't know that there was contact. He actually thought that McAllister was play acting.
So why would
he literally told, because he told McAllister to stop. Once McAllister went down, he told him to get up. So he didn't know. Sometimes the referees miss the contact. We're all humans. It's so congested, you miss the contact, right? And if the VAR tells you there is contact, now you say, "Oh, I didn't see the contact, by the way. Let me go to the VAR."
That's my point, Mo. If he didn't think there was contact, why would he request to look at the
they told him.
No,
I'm sure
because
they
they
told
tell
him.
him. They would
Because
tell
that's
him.
their
Staffy,
job, Mo.
because
That's what I'm saying. It's their job
Staffy,
more. Guys,
he told him. Jim Biglin
VAR would
said,
tell him.
Jim Biglin said here, Staffy, you were listening to the same comment as Jim Biglin said that they told him that it's a contact. It's an inevitable contact. They told him. I don't think he knew there was contact at all. That's why he didn't call it, Staffy.
But that's
why
why I'm
would he
blaming.
call something?
Okay.
Staffy, but logically, he didn't see the contact, so he didn't call a penalty.
Mo,
They
that's why
told
I'm
him, by the
blaming
way,
VAR, not
Michael,
him.
there was contact. We think it's inevitable, and he said, "Move on." I think this is the conversation that happened because it makes sense. Because
If
they
VAR
told
told him to go and he chose not to go, then I agree with you.
no, that's different. They cannot.
But
tell
that's what I'm
that
saying, because I'm
everybody
saying
can
that-
hear it. He could have chosen to go and check. He could have said, "Oh, there was contact. Let me go check it."
Mo, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's their job as what is
Yes.
VAR? Video assistant referee. It's
Yes.
my job to assist you when you get something wrong. That's what they do. Hey, you missed the call. That's what they're here for. You miss an offside, you miss a foul that could lead to a red, any of that stuff. If you miss something, a penalty, obviously. If you miss it, it's my job to say, Mo, you're the referee.
Yeah.
You might have missed this. Go look at the screen now. That is why I'm blaming them and not the referee.
I'm
People are
blaming him
saying
as
that,
well.
but people are saying, by the way, because people now are saying, if this was my team, I would have complained. I already said it was a penalty. I feel like
Yeah, you
sometimes
did.
you don't even want to.
tweet about it.
People don't listen to me. It's a penalty. I'm saying it right now. I think it's a penalty. I don't know if it's a red card or not. That's debatable. I think it was a penalty.
Not a red card,
and I,
it's a yellow
and I
card.
think it was on them for not giving it. However, the difference between me and you're blaming the referee. I'm blaming
I'm
the
blaming
VAR
VAR
assist-
first, but I have a theory, and I'm sure when the audio is released, I'm sure this is gonna happen. Michael Oliver, if he saw a contact on the pitch, he would have called it a penalty, right? He would have called it a penalty. If you see a studs going to someone's chest, you'd call a penalty. I'm sure he missed the contact completely, Staffy. Like he completely
I'm
missed.
saying.
There was contact, right? They told him there's contact. Now it's between you and the VAR to say how strong is the contact. I don't think it's the VAR's job to decide if it's inevitable contact or not. That's my point. That's my point, to be honest with you. The difference between me and you, stuff that I know the VAR should have told him go check it. They didn't. It's on him as well to say, by the way, there is contact. I want to make the decision myself. Have the balls to go to the monitor and check it. He didn't want to check it because he wants to duck the smoke. He didn't want the smoke.
Can
He
I
didn't
tell you
wanna
what the Sky report is? VAR did not award Liverpool a penalty for the incident involving Doku and McAllister because the VAR said that Doku played the ball.
Yeah, which is wrong as well. Which is wrong. McAllister is the one who played the ball.
So
with Foden first.
see, this is why I'm telling you, it's VAR's fault.
Cuti Romero
they-
also played the ball and got a straight red, by the way.
By the way, Jacob, I referenced this on my show. I actually said Coach
You're a goat for
Romero
that.
played the ball and followed up, right? So we get
Yeah.
this out of that. So stop talking about Doku touching the ball. That's not our question here. Because Curtis Jones played the ball and got a red card, right? On the ankle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Romero played the ball and got a red card. Malo Gusto played the ball and got a red card on the ankle. So stop this bullshit about, but Doku touched the ball. That's out of the way. Let's forget about that. Did Doku Todd McAllister to his chest? Yes. 100% a penalty, and they are absolutely bottled. The referees, they're absolutely, this is horrendous for one reason. This might decide who wins the Premier League. This particular call.
That's why I'm
And it's
blaming
not a
VAR, Mo.
50-50.
We brought VAR. I think you're forgetting why VAR even came in. VAR came in to assist with these decisions. When something is clear and obvious that's being missed, it's your job as the VAR assistant to call the referee and say, you missed something. I'm telling you to go check it now. This is why I'm
believe it's
disagreeing
clear
with
and
you.
obvious,
Because,
I believe it was clear and
yes,
obvious.
I
don't know if you
understand,
agree.
but that's
Yeah,
what I'm
okay.
saying. It's VAR. I'm saying it was
conversation.
clear and obvious. Me and Mo, you know what the debate that we're having right now? What came
Who
first,
to
the
blame?
chicken or the
Who
egg?
cares?
That's
Who
the
cares?
debate that we're
Yeah,
having right
forget
now.
who-
Who's to get blamed?
As a
For
team,
both of you,
let's say, as a team, they bottled it. They
of course,
absolutely
100%.
bottled it. As a
100%.
team,
I never
as the
disagreed
referees,
with that.
as they did for Liverpool against Spurs. But at least for Liverpool against Spurs, it's a miscommunication. I believe it. It's incompetence. This, I can put it in incompetence. How the fuck did you watch Malo Gusto get a record, Romero get a record, Curtis Jones get a record, and you aren't calling this? I'm not telling you to give him a red card. Call it a free kick. Minute 30, it's a free kick. Minute 50, it's a free kick.
I actually
Minute
don't
70,
think it's
a
a
free
red
kick.
card. I actually don't because I
not
don't
a-
think
it's
it
not
was
a
that
red card
usage.
because it's
But I do think
incidental.
it's a penalty because anywhere on the pitch that is given. And I said this
And
on the
it's a
test
yellow
today.
card. Yeah, come
I
on.
said Nani 11 years ago did the same thing, and it was less malicious than this one because he was actually just trying to take a touch on the ball. He wasn't even trying to challenge
Yeah,
for the ball.
Nani,
And he
on,
got a red.
yeah, on the Real Madrid. But I'm talking about in
And
the
he got a
VAR.
red.
For anybody to be honest to say this is not a, and listen, I've done it. I've done a show with Rak and Michael, Liverpool fans. The problem, what is happening now from Liverpool fans, which is why I am blaming Liverpool fans on Twitter. Liverpool fans are deflecting from talking about this penalty to about Diaz missing the freaking chances. Forget Diaz. This is it. This is when you pressure the Premier League. This is it. This is your chance to put the pressure on the Premier League because now this could have been 5 points, 3 points
You
against
don't
Spurs.
know the final outcome, though. Even if they did
Exactly.
give that, you don't know that he makes the penalty.
No, see,
I-
you're
that's-
not, you're
Oh,
not,
okay.
now you're now okay.
What Jacob's talking
Jacob,
about.
most
What you
likely
mean? I
than
don't
not,
know what I'm
most,
talking
I
about. You're
agree
talking
with you.
about it as
I
a
agree with
final,
you, Jacob.
as a final. Just
I
if I
agree with
may,
you, Jacob.
Mo,
I agree with
I'm
you.
just saying that we don't know the final result. Just like when Liverpool had to take that L from the PGMOL versus Spurs, you don't know that
Are we
if
gonna
they
sit
did
here,
score
Jacob,
that
and
chance
tell me
that we
we're
don't
gonna assume
continue
the guy's
to.
gonna miss it? This is your
I'm
argument,
sorry, I
Jacob?
couldn't hear you. I was talking.
This is
What?
your argument is we don't know, so McAllister or Salah might miss.
No,
the
I'm
penalty.
saying the whole narrative of the 5 points that this is crucial to this, that, and the other. You don't actually know. It's again, I love Schrodinger's cat. Such a lovely thing to bring up in this sport. You don't know what happens if they even do award that penalty. So to say that this swings the title race in any favor, I actually don't believe that. Although I do think it is a penalty, but I don't think that this decision, this failure of VAR, the referees somehow dictates what's going to happen. Everyone is still in control of their destiny, as far as I could tell. So if City end up losing the league or Liverpool end up losing the league, that's on them. You can't keep blaming refs just because. That's what I'm saying. It's weird to me that
Jacob,
I am not going to be able to sit here and agree with this. I am not going to be here and agree with this.
If I could just listen, I just want to piggyback off what Jacob said. Yeah, you said that Liverpool fans should not focus on Diaz missing all the chances, and
Yes,
this is their
100%.
time to press the
Yeah.
PGMOL
Yeah.
about the decision.
That's
Isn't
why
that
they
what Liverpool
lost.
fans?
Again.
Is it no? But isn't this what Liverpool fans have done before and nothing changed? They do it again.
Bro,
nothing
it's not even
changed.
about
We
that.
do it.
Y'all are
Every
using
time.
the
that's
refereeing
different.
decision
I'm gonna
and
take-
hounding on that. And I think Mo is completely wrong in the sense that he's saying you need to be focused on the no penalty call. You
Yeah,
need to be
100%.
focused on Luis Diaz missing those chances. You need to be focused on Sobisalai shooting it up into the rafters. That's what you need to be focused
Wrong.
on.
I
Not
don't-
not
I
the damn
disagree with
referees.
that.
Focus on yourself. That's my whole point.
I actually disagree with that because Diaz, it's in their hands to change it. He can practice more. But the referees cheating them and making unjust
not
calls
cheating.
is something. Okay, let's not call it corruption because City didn't cheat
They
that.
didn't get cheated off a penalty. Let's be honest. They got cheated off a penalty.
Like it doesn't.
Why is it hard to
listen,
say?
Jacob, you assuming that they're gonna miss the penalty against Ortega.
No,
I think it's
that's what I'm saying. You're
laughable.
assuming that they're making it. That's where the fallacy is.
Because
That's
most
my
likely
point.
they're not penalty.
Well,
Okay,
most likely, yeah. Well, sometimes lightning strikes in the same place twice, but most likely doesn't.
Are we
but
gonna
it still
so
does.
can I ask you
That's my
something?
point.
Mo,
You
do you
don't know,
live-
Mo.
do
You're
you
using
live
it as
your
some kind
life-
of final. Oh, well, if they got the penalty, then they for sure would have converted it. You don't know that. That's just
To be fair, Mo didn't
blasphemous.
say that, but
this is
you could
ridiculous.
potentially say
He did.
Absolutely.
He did.
No,
He
no,
said
he
that
said-
this
actually did.
decision is leading
I
to
actually
what's-
did. I did, Staffy. And do you live your life assuming that the lightning will strike you all the time? No, you don't. What the fuck? Do you live all your life like
You
this?
you
It
totally
might
missed my
happen to
point.
You,
You
What
totally
are
missed
you
the point.
talking about?
You missed the point. That's why you're confused.
I totally missed your
If you
point
listen
because
and you,
Alright, guys,
and if you
unfortunately, I
yell
gotta
less
go.
and you listen more, you might have understood.
I
the
am
whole
I am
point of that.
listening to you. You're absolutely trying to tell us
See you,
that,
Staffy.
yeah,
Guys,
this
we're
doesn't
gonna
decide
redirect to
anything.
Staffy. So
This is
big up
bullshit.
to you, bro.
Big up,
What?
big up. Hamza,
What
by
is
the
going
way,
on?
you're lucky that you left. Can I play something before I leave? Actually, because Hamza
Yes, you
left.
can.
Hold on, I want to play something because Hamza lied to
Come
us.
back, Hamza. Come back, Hamza. Come
Hamza,
back.
how many times you want to go
Hamza,
off
by
cam?
the
We
way,
waited 48
Hamza-
minutes for you, and you're
Let
on
me-
Spaces talking about Mo Salah's AFCON legacy. Who gives a fuck, brother? Speak to us
me let-
now.
let
You
me just play
waited
this.
48 minutes, you fraud.
Hamza, I asked
There
him
you
earlier
are.
before he went off camera. I said, Hamza, what was your prediction? He said, I didn't want to predict. Okay, this is Hamza. Yesterday, I was sent this clip. Hamza was on a radio show. Okay, radio.
Score prediction tomorrow.
Okay, let's hear it.
Bring it closer. We can't hear.
They might be needing to take sleeping tablets to sleep tonight because we're coming to the stadium. Just put console on 5 minutes.
He's deflecting. Give it a second. We'll give the prediction.
What did you say?
I said, all you got to do is listen to Chris for 5 minutes, you know, just before you go to bed, and you'll be flat out after 5 minutes.
Listen, I think that tomorrow is a big game for us. I don't know. Tomorrow is a big game for us, and I think City will show it tomorrow.
So, ring back tomorrow then. Ring back. Win, lose, or draw tomorrow. Listen.
We said City will show it tomorrow.
City fans, if you get beat or don't play well, City fans jed. You know, he doesn't ring up after when you get beat. Yeah. Oh, what I'm so.
We're going to win the league. Do you believe
Man City? Man City. Man City.
So, Rob, do you believe Man City is going to win the league?
Yeah.
Chris, who do you believe is going to win the league?
Yeah, that was my prediction at the
Bro's
start.
rattling radio.
Tomorrow we have to go there and listen.
Didn't miss it.
Oh, wow. Are you going to win?
Staffy, just move on, man.
Wait, hold
Let's
on,
move on to the show.
It's in the same video. I might have skipped over.
Tomorrow you're going to see a different side. You will see a mentality. Listen, I think Liverpool are going to get rattled. If the referee was fair, if the referee is fair and allows us to play our style and make sure that we will win that game. I think
you never ring up when you get beat.
I don't think it. I'm not going to lose tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to lose tomorrow. So I'm going to be here.
I'm not going to lose tomorrow.
I ring when it matters most. I ring when you win UCL. I ring it when you win the league. How many times I'm always here, Robbie? I'm always telling you this.
Yeah, but never when you lose. You never ring when you lose. City fans don't ring when they don't lose very much, Rob.
Yes, we don't exactly, Chris. We don't lose. We rarely lose. I don't see losses. So if I'll ring you next time we lose. But this time, you will see a completely different.
Husam, it's in the second video. I'm sorry, I played the wrong with this. Go check the message. Hamza says, okay, there's 3 videos. I'm sorry, Fatu send it to me because I really gotta go.
I'm not gonna lie, he rattled that radio host.
Husam, go check the WhatsApp.
Please send me the part where he makes the prediction.
There's 2 of them. I think I played the part 3. I think it was in part 2. There's a part where Hamza says City will not lose tomorrow and we will win 3-2. If it's not in part 3, then I apologize. It's in part 2. I really gotta go. I would have stayed and played the second one, but I really gotta go. Play it. It's in the WhatsApp that I tell you before the show. No, wallahi, I gotta go because I have people waiting for it.
Red Lounge,
Yeah, redirect it. Oh, look, check the messages. There's part 1, 2, and 3. All of them were sent by Fatur. I think part 2, Hamza said we're gonna win 3-2. Play that part, please, because I played the wrong way.
Okay.
Peace out, people.
Fatur,
and Hamza, you were smiling because you know it was coming, Hamza. Look, it was on the BBC. Look, this is Hamza. It was on the BBC
Robbie Savage.
And Hamza goes on with the name Mo. He doesn't use Hamza. He said Mo. I think his idol is Mo Salah. He said they introduced him as Mo.
I'm glad he's more Inter Milan guy.
Guti spoke to me, and I have a voice recording of him calling Hamza Mo Salah because Salah was actually Hamza's favorite player. And now he's discussing his African legacy on a space. Anyway, before we move on, Hamza, we need you on camera because like a lot of these guys addressing you. Don't be a fraud. You get me? And disappear. You get me? Big up to the super chatters. We have 40 super chats to go through. Shout out to everyone who's showing us love today on the stream. We also have 1,600 people, guys. Let's get to 1,000 likes ASAP. Every single one of you guys right here, right now, please slap the like button. Please subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Please keep getting involved in the chat. As we go ahead, every single one of you guys, please just spam shame in the chat for Hamza as you like the video. Let's get to 1,150 likes. Let me just read the super chat before we move on. 1 second. Like and subscribe, you freeloading bozos. Time for Hamza's waffle fact. I'm here for the waffle lecture from Hamza. It's insane. This guy's lectures, unbelievable. Big up to you, Tolgan, from Australia. Big up to Khosai, who says, love and blessings, respect to the panel, apart from big-headed and bald Pinocchio. For once, I ask for Hamza to be a good Muslim and not lie. Shame. تحياتي لك ولأهل فلسطين انتم بالقلب دائما يا قصي. Obviously this is from Palestine, so تحياتي لك حبيبي قصي واحنا معكم. Big up to you قصي. Big up to Redline Taranga says, slowly turning into I'm proud FC. Results matter. Facts, Redline Taranga. We're going to talk to Tom Little about this, you best believe. Game change after Rodri yellow. Fact, big up y'all. Yeah, he shouldn't have made that tackle then. Big up to you, Gambari. Shnee says, what chances do you have, Hamza? You're best deflected. Kelleher fist to Foden. Alvarez and Haaland, Foden by the same guy, a.k.a. Wataru Endo.
We hit the post.
A.k.a. There you are. There you are.
You hit the post. You hit the crossbar. You hit the crossbar by you hit, bro. They hit the crossbar and they hit the post by luck. That crossbar hit, by the way, it hit Foden in the face. He knew nothing about it. So please.
No, but Doku hit the post.
Wow.
Doku hit the post.
Husam,
he never knew that. We hit the post twice.
He says Hamza plus fasting don't mix. By the way, we've actually spoke to the guys. Inshallah, we plan on doing Ahwa 9 p.m. on Sundays. Inshallah, on Fridays at 9 p.m. when we do our predictions. But, you know, because of Taraweeh, we might have to move it to like 9:15 or something. But we still do it around the same time. So during the month of Ramadan, the second episode of Ahwa is going to be on Friday, inshallah. Big up to you, Omar Habibi. Despite assisting at the Etihad, Hamza said Salah is finished. That is true. He never keeps the same energy. Toka, what's the one?
No, never. I rate him world class.
Don't lie publicly. Have some shame. I always said Hamza, his problem is he wants to win every battle. He ends up losing the war. And today he lost the war. Too much different logic. Hamza, you talk a lot, but you say nothing. He spoke about R9 after the injury in 1931. You get me? If you look at KDB's neck, there's a collar with property of Wataru Endo on it. Also, Hamza, your Diaz take is more trash than Alvarez today. That's what I'm saying. Imagine coming on today and doing Diaz prop and expecting me to sit up here and go like, yes, Diaz prop. Yeah, wallahi, I have shame.
I was really expecting you. I was really expecting you to say, oh, you know what? Fair enough, Hamza. He gave Diaz prop, bro.
I see some people saying 10 p.m. Inshallah, we will speak about it in private. We might try to do 10 p.m. Inshallah, but it's difficult because obviously Mo and Staffy are in the US, and we want to have them in a time where they can go have iftar after the stream as well. So that's the thing. So we have to make both sides happy. Hamza lying. Liverpool had 53 ball possession first half. Liverpool had more possession, more passes, and more accurate passes than Manchester City Junior. Make of that what you wish. Hamza, it's about time you be humble. City was crap. I think this was City's worst performance since the 1-0 loss to Aston Villa. That's my honest opinion, Shnee. Thank you for the super chat. Big up to Spencer, says, all the headlines are City rocked at Anfield. Shaking my head. Yes, unfortunately, they did get rocked, but when you don't take your chances, this is unfortunately what happens. Hamza doesn't have the balls to say Endo pocketed KDB. Hey, you get me. He definitely did. Big up to you, my guy, Shnee. Big up to the cat killed curiosity, says Foden, stoned, Fulian were crap. Haaland was waiting for service in an empty restaurant. Baby Doku was raising his legs like he was in kindergarten. That back line was defenseless like Troy. Big up to the cat killed curiosity. Hamza the fraud. Hamza the shameless, says Nick. Big up to you, Nick. Shout out to my guy, Balaji, says KDB is hiding behind Endo. Hamza flip-flopping. Absolute garbage. Pep subbed him because Endo and McAllister were pocketing that entire City midfield. Hey, that's true. That is true. You get me. They did get pocketed to hell. Like it's true. It's true. I want to hear what Hamza has to say about the Arsenal.
Endo pocketed KDB.
We're gonna talk about it.
The guy didn't pocket anything, man. Yeah, I swear to
God.
Yeah,
he only had 2 passes in 25 minutes. Big up to you, Balaji. Hamza, please note, suhoor is in 6 hours, says a user. Hey, he has to eat well so he can stop waffling. Liverpool, this is the City fan, by the way. Big up to Calkster. She says, Liverpool would have won 4-1 if Nune Diaz were serious footballers. Darwin Nunez constantly offside. Now the City starters showed up. All poor. Virgil van Dijk was great. See the difference? Classy City fan in the chat as well. Big up to you, Calkster. Big up to JW, says, why stop at R9? What about Dixie Dean in 1938? Says JW. Big up to you, JW.
That's why.
Kevin De Bruyne, Calvin Alvarez, hashtag free Haaland. Rodri, says ZDT. Well, Hamza, everyone got eyes to know. KDB, 3 out of 10. Tell us how much would you rate that KDB performance out of 10, please?
7.
Big up to you. Man said 7. Wallahi, have some game.
That's crazy.
7, he assisted, and he was causing problems.
Andrew's calling you out. He's saying deflection from your own team's performance.
7 or 8.
Deflection from look how many points he has against you. Deflection from your own team's performance. Football history not related or needed. Overrating bad players' performance. Protect Pep, Haaland, and KDB at all costs. Complain about referees. Claim treble winners and underdogs. Winter Surfer, you have summarized.
You're the most shameless Winter Surfer. You're a very shameless guy. You're a very. Don't you feel some shame? Look at you. You're 12th at 11, and you come out here give me points. The points I should be giving you is you got dunked, but the only win you beat anyone was AFC Wimbledon. You struggled to. You struggled against Preston. You struggled against Leeds. You're about to get dunked out. You're Leicester City. You're struggling in the league. You got problems yourself, and you look at my problem. Why don't you fix your own problem as your football club, as a Chelsea fan?
There you are. And then he says 7. Mention Gundogan and say respect, but disrespect. 9. Flip-flop when it comes to other teams. I just want to hear Hamza's thoughts on the Arsenal game now next after the Super Chats. We're going to talk Arsenal Spurs before we get out of here. So I just want to hear his opinions, you get me? Because, you know, Arsenal scored a goal towards the end and Havertz had a goal. So you know his logic, it's a great performance. Hey, who assisted the Havertz goal? Ben White. Ben White. Unbelievable.
Both goals.
Exactly. KDB was cooking Hamza's steak to be served on Ahwa. Hamza got cooked today. I can't lie to you. Morton says Haaland lost the ball 5 times, had 21 ball touches and 1 shot. Respect VVD. Yo, VVD pocketed him. And Kwanzaa, to be fair. Shout out to Kwanzaa. Had a very good game today. Big up my guy Javid, who says Ramadan Mubarak. Hamza the fraud has gone so low today that I would think he's a limbo dancer. Same bat time, same bat channel, same bat fraud, says Javid. Hey, big up Javid, my brother. How was Foden, Hamza? 0 chances created. Hey, to be fair, he said Foden had a bad game, which I'm shocked. He actually said a City player had a bad game. Shamza exposed more than he is a bald fraud, says Winter Surfer. W's for my guy Winter Surfer. Mo behind 2 Diaz chances spreads, more touches than Haaland. Bro, Mo came on and he was directly our best forward. It's insane. Like, it's just the levels are next
best
level.
player in the Premier League.
Cool. Yes.
With Virgil van Dijk with VVD. Virgil van Dijk.
Yes.
Is ridiculous.
115 is now 116. How much did Pep pay the rep, Hamza? Says Dinishan.
And what?
You can cry as much as one. That's not penalty.
I mean, before you say
and Gabriel.
We'll talk about Arsenal.
Came up.
Get an agreement with your own Arsenal fans who the best centre back is, then we'll talk. Because some people say Gabriel. So first decide. Big up to you, Dinishan. McAllister is the best midfielder in the Premier League this season. Had to be said. I think McAllister needs to be in team of the season. I'm being dead ass. Like, this guy is just unreal.
You criticize him now. This is what I say.
I never criticize McAllister.
Bro,
You speak to the wrong guy.
You
You are speaking to the wrong guy. Everyone on this panel knows I've been pro McAllister at the start of the season. Have some shame.
I said it.
Tell that discount Johnny Depp that Skip should have been sent off before the encounter. Jota seems he didn't remember that, didn't he? Discount.
Of course, I remember that. Of course, I remember that. Eddie Redman. All right.
Big up, Eddie. Big up, Eddie.
Wow, taken straight. That's crazy.
You know when you insult Jacob and he smiles.
I'm just carrying my laptop.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah,
when he
that's
smiles, it's a good one, bro.
You know they will tell me if you go on Spaces, Hamza. Don't.
No, well, I'm carrying my laptop somewhere next week.
Okay, no problem. How much Kelleher worth is he's a homegrown? Yes, that is also very important now with the Premier League rule. Says Wouter. Big L for LFC plus City. PL is Arsenal's to lose. Yes, and Saad has to agree from now on. Plus smiling at the end from both sides is nauseating. Candid with Diaz defenders. Foden was shit. Hey, Luis Diaz, man. If I'm doing player ratings, I'm gonna give that guy a 0. Simple. Big up to you, City. Or actually, give him a 1 for dribbling past Walker. Big up to Joseph. And then he says, Hamza is a fraud. He does not know football. That is factually true, but we still love him. Big up to Twinny, who says, Doku doing Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat. I think that is. Thank God it wasn't a penalty. Hey, at least you guys are being honest about it. High boot rule, anything above the waist is dangerous. It was dangerous play. Should have been a penalty. That's the reality.
It's not a can I just, before you go on, because I know City fans want to run with this agenda, guys, it goes away from being dangerous play to an actual free kick once the contact is made. So dangerous play.
It wasn't.
It's the if the contact.
It wasn't because he was.
I want to move on to the next super chat. If the contact is made, people, it's not called a dangerous play. It's not an indirect free kick. It's a direct free kick. So dangerous play only when you don't touch the player. So just go on. Sorry.
Big up, Junior. Jack says, funny how these decisions never go against City. That's the thing. That's why when Jacob says, oh, the refereeing decision go against everyone, and I think it was someone else who said it. I say, yeah, it goes against everyone other than Manchester City. So let's just say it as it is. Big up to you, Jack. Big up to Nabil.
I do slightly agree with that. Look, can I provide a little amendment to the whole Jacob this and that about Liverpool? Y'all upset? I understand. All right, but you can hold that L. But secondly, I do want to say, it was a penalty. The high boot rule. I mean, I remember also Manchester City when we equalized or went up at their own ground. This fourth official, like, he slumped over when we scored, and he went and hugged Pep Guardiola. These refs, they do got a little thing for Pep. I do agree with that.
Thank you, Jacob. That's what I'm saying. You know, decisions go against everyone.
Yeah, I remember rambling for about an hour on my own channel about that whenever Pep and this fourth official start hugging it out because like, oh, I'm sorry, they just equalized. We tried to do everything we could, but Spurs are inevitable. I remember that moment very well.
Inevitable again twice this season. One used his foot to control, one used his chest. There was nothing in it. VAR screwed City with the Alisson dive at the Etihad. The fact that you really think this is the thing when Alisson got punched in the stomach by your player and the goal got ruled out is so shameless. Imagine comparing both situations.
Carragher said it's not a penalty. Neville said it's not a penalty.
I don't care what Carragher says. I don't claim Carragher. You claim everything Mika Richards says. Do you claim everything Mika Richards says? Do you claim everything Mika Richards said? He's City ambassador.
Everyone, no single one.
Mika Richards thinks Gerrard is the best Premier League midfielder of all time. He's the City ambassador. Sit on the floor.
This is a shamelessness.
Jacob, you're wrong. Now Liverpool need the two teams to drop points.
Because you're starving. You want to play. You want to plan for excuses when you fail. This is how you do it. I know you.
Oh, what if you're the same guy that went on the turf and said that the referees stopped you from winning today? That's a shame. Jacob, you're wrong now. Liverpool need the two teams to drop points. We don't have it in our hands. Facts. City sits back today because Pep was worried about Darwin. Darwin's pace is troublemaking. السلام عليكم وعليكم السلام مبروك عليك الشهر الله يبارك فيك حبيبي رمضان كريم my brother Smoke our Kuwaiti rep in the chat. Oliver ref in the UAE was indirectly paid by City. I'm not going to go that far, you get me, but these Premier League referees, some of them they just don't have balls. Big up to you, Surafel. If KDB gets a 7 out of 10, Vertical gets 14 out of 10, and so does Endo. I think Hamza's player ratings thing is just crooked, and it just doesn't work at this point. So yeah, big up to GJW. But Hamza, there's an animation meme of you coming soon. I will make sure of it. Says banter on the pitch. Hey, big up to you. I told you I'm not the enemy banter on the pitch. You just had the wrong guy.
Big up Dale.
Hamza, Namza, Kamza, Fodamza, have some shame. Haaland fighting Gomez, laughing my ass out. Hey, you know, Haaland was rattled because he was fucking shit today as well. Big up to Husam's diehard fan says, Husam, if we win 10 games, you color your hair red. My brother, I will speak to probably, you know, actually, let me not answer it how I'm supposed to answer it. You get me? We'll talk about that soon. But anyway, 1,400 people in the chat. Slap the like button, subscribe. There's only one last segment before we get out of here. I don't want to keep the guys for too long. I want to talk about the two North London clubs, just kind of joint Arsenal and Spurs conversations. You get me? Not a joint conversation like they're friends, but like a joint about two teams, you know, that won important games this week. Obviously, Spurs annihilating Aston Villa in a top four race.
Can I stop?
And
no,
Arsenal,
you don't get to speak. You don't get to speak.
Let me stop.
You don't get to speak.
Then I don't need to talk.
You're on the naughty step.
Give us. How long do you need, Hamza? How long do you need? Like,
me.
1 minute?
2 minutes.
That's too long.
Oh, by the way, sorry. The lads.
Seriously, I'm gonna put a time.
No, hold on. The lads in the chat, they keep on asking me to play this audio of him predicting 3-2 win. Yeah, I just need to play this.
Bring it closer.
We cannot hear anything, Saad. We can't hear.
These guys are frauds.
We can't hear, man.
Forget about it, Saad. We cannot hear it.
We can't hear it. We can't hear it.
We can't hear it. It's gonna. Saad, it's the
secure that UAE job. Okay, Hamza, you know what? I'll actually let you speak first on the. Do you want to speak about Arsenal or Spurs or both?
I'll speak both.
Okay, if you said 2
man.
minutes,
Sorry,
no problem.
lads.
Mo will time you. I dare you speak for 2 minutes. Go on.
Wait.
He's gonna actually start the timer. Yalla. I dare you.
Here you go.
Oh, start.
Start.
Then start again. You robbed my 3 seconds.
خلاص.
At the end of the day,
Here we go. Cancel. Start.
At the end of the day, what's the name? Tottenham were great. I saw them the way they played. No one predicted they would go to Aston Villa and win. They've gone to a hard stadium where I struggled, and they got a point. And I respect them. Absolutely amazing. What wonderful play from Anja Gay. Was doubted, and with limited resources, this guy has gone there and has got an important win, which has surprised everyone. According to us, for Arsenal, wallahi shameless. I saw embarrassing, wallahi. Wallahi, Kai Havertz, a pathetic human being. Wallahi, he's a pathetic human being. This is his second time he's dived.
Did more than De Bruyne in the game? Did more than De Bruyne?
This is the level that he does. He's so shameless that that was his second yellow. And what a shame to this country again, the referees. Because I've got Michael Oliver's name, I've got the other guy in Tottenham, and I'm gonna check his name down. This guy was so pathetic. He should not have been on the pitch. Bukayo Saka had a stinker. What a joke, what a pathetic, wallahi, what a shameless man. They talked about this guy is a star boy. Was cooked, did not do anything. They had this guy on rope. This guy is Charles Zogbia. Wallahi, I'll be telling you. 10 left, right, 10 left cross, 10 left shoot, 10 left try, nothing other. Phew, useless guy. He's now been found out. Can't even do against Brentford. And Kai Havertz, wallahi, should not be on the pitch because Brentford fans, and you know what? We need an apology by the referee because they said it was a mistake. We need by 9 o'clock. I need to see Arsenal. You're just here. You're struggling against Brentford already. Yeah. And guess what? You already 1-0 down against Porto. You can't do it in big games. We know you. You're just an elephant on the tree, and we know you're frauds. You're frauds. And you know what? Celebrate being there because I want you to hear whether you're going to win the league because you don't believe it. Say with chest in front of here that you're going to beat me in the head and you're going to win the league.
There's a whole clip.
Tell me. You told me today.
Saad did do that, to be
Play
fair.
the clip, bro, please.
Tell me.
Saad has done that.
Hamza, you never seen the
He
clip?
said after today's game, he's going to say, if we draw, he's going to say we're going to win the league. Today, I need to clip him.
Look at this
I
from
want to
months
see him.
ago.
Watch him
Months
flip.
ago.
Wallahi,
Full screen, let me see it.
Bro,
Say that again with your chest.
I believe my gaffer, he will win this league for me.
And what happens if he doesn't? What happens?
So you've stumbled there. You stumbled on your words there because I said that months ago. So don't ever question the me believing in my gaffer. Yeah, don't ever question that. Now listen, for me, is his time done? By the way,
He
bro,
was
yeah?
spitting
He's
on
done.
Saka though. I don't know why you gave him a 7 yesterday.
No, he was a 7. Bro. Like I said,
How can you say Saka
he's
7, Jorginho
putting.
8? You know how disrespectful to Jorginho that is. Jorginho.
Okay,
so
Khalas, Jorginho gets a 9.5. Khalas, Jorginho gets a
There you
9.5. Okay, but
There you
Saka is putting
So
the
instead
balls
of
into
taking
the
down
right.
Saka, you bring up Jorginho.
Yes,
There you are.
100%. No, because Saka did not have a bad game. Bro, a bad game is what Foden did today against Liverpool. A bad game is what Foden did today against
Oh,
Liverpool.
Foden stands
That's
today,
a bad
100%.
game. That's a bad game. In a big game, you know what I mean? It all falls out, bro. Everything falls out from him.
We asked you if Saka. Did Saka have a bad game?
Saka was putting the ball into the right areas. He was taking on his man.
There you are. He's putting the
And
ball in the
that's
right
what I
area.
need from
As
my
long as he
winger.
does what
That's
Charles
what I
did,
need from
cross.
my winger.
As long as
My
he
winger
crosses.
was actually my
Yes.
winger. We
Put
could
that ball
actually
in the
tell
right
that
areas.
Saka
Put that
was
ball in the
playing.
right areas.
We could actually tell that Saka was playing. Meanwhile, we couldn't tell if another player was playing in a certain game against Liverpool. Also, Kai Havertz, yeah, pulls up and actually gives us a moment of brilliance and at the death, while certain men are getting taken off the pitch for Kovacic to come on and try and bring them a bit more control in games. Certain men are getting taken off in big games like he does every single final. Taken off. Khalas. Sir, Kevin De Bruyne. Now, listen, from us, this was the perfect game. This was the perfect, how do I say it? This was the perfect warm-up for Porto, because what Brentford did, Porto are going to do that times 5. So we need to be able to realize that is exactly how Porto are going to play times 5.
I actually want Arsenal to beat
I'm
Porto.
happy. Of course, because it gives us more games. Of course, you're going to want us to beat Porto. Of
And
course.
it's
Don't worry. I know you're getting.
Ah,
such a fraud.
Where my
My
phone?
the greatest day the world has ever seen. But listen, bro, I couldn't ask for more, man. We actually, it was a tough game at times. I'm not forgiving yet for hitting Ramsdale with the line. Yeah, I know what you were doing, Husam. I know what you were doing.
Was it true?
Yeah?
Was it true?
No. You hit him with evil eye. You hit him with evil eye. Don't do that, brother. You hit him with evil eye.
Jacob, this is the latest sad. This is the latest sad thing. This is the latest sad thing. The reason why Ramsdale gave it to Isa is because Husam said Ramsdale is gonna play. Can you,
he
Bro,
done
I'm
that, bro.
so
He was
tired
hitting
of
him
you,
with
Saad.
evil eye. If it's evil eye, if I ever seen evil eye, that's it, bro. Right there. All week, he's like, look, this is the reason why they're gonna do something for me, Brentford. This is the reason. We're doing the Ziad. We're doing the Ziad show, bro. The Ziad show.
You need to lay horizontal.
We're doing
Turn
the
the light
Ziad one. Look at his forehead. Look at his face.
Hey guys.
But, listen, apart from Ramsdale having that bozo moment in the first half, he actually did have some very good saves in the second half. But I think the team actually fought through it. Ben White was excellent.
Not gonna lie, when you just dive in place, it's not really like that amazing of a save.
Oh,
but
there you are. But
he
yeah,
likes
listen,
to do that
Ben
camera
White
thing. He's like,
Ben White was excellent.
I did that too when the ladies were watching me play. I love those kind of saves.
Can I speak? Can I speak? Thank you. Shukran. Ben White was excellent. Jorginho was excellent. Rice was excellent. The back line, good. Kivior, going forward, it wasn't the best, but defensively good.
By mistake,
there you are.
mistake.
You're such a fraud. This guy's always by mistake. Oh, sorry, I was changing.
By mistake.
tabs.
It was just by mistake.
Anyway, listen, that is a big win for us in the title race because there was a lot of pressure going into before the game. There was a lot of pressure for us to win.
Be honest, did you think what Husam was saying was actually true when it was 1-1? Say
Bro,
that again.
listen, when he done that at half time,
right now, say it.
Oh, listen. While Capo and T were speaking in the halftime space, I was like, "Fuck, Sam was right. This fucker, he was actually right about this guy because I was backing him." The whole leading up to the game, I was like, bro, everybody's telling me, like Hooks is telling me, they're like, bro, this guy has mistakes in him. And I was like, bro, listen, let's not sit there and fully gas up Raya, bro. And then I was backing him, bro, and I was like, bro, I look like a bozo right now because I was backing this guy. But listen, we got through with Arsenal. We got through.
We need to. No one cares.
Yeah, can you relax? Because Jacob still needs to speak. Can you relax? Jacob still needs to speak. Jacob still needs to speak. Yeah, please sit on the floor. You drew against Liverpool. You drew against Liverpool. When you needed to win, you drew against Liverpool. Foden was invisible. De Bruyne was invisible. Yeah, Haaland, like he did at the Emirates, fuck all. Haaland does fuck all. Simple as that. Yeah, Endo bodied him, bro. Pocketed him. He got arrested for kidnapping. I heard after the game. It's crazy.
There you are.
But anyway, listen, we are top of the league. I'm gassed for the win. I will pass this over to Jacob now. He can talk about his team.
Jacob.
Yeah.
I said Spurs will win, but damn. I never said that. Like, damn.
Yeah.
My man
I thought we win too.
Bloody hell.
Hey, I did say before the match that no excuse. We have our strongest 11. And if we have our strongest 11, there's no excuse to not go out there and get the win. I don't care where we're playing. And that's exactly how the boys played. And I'm glad that they watched United Spurs of America and they got really rallied around my pregame speech and also my mid-game speech and my halftime speech, because Kulusevski was very awful in that first half. But then in the second half, does 3 different things leading to 3 different goals. One of them he assists. And I still have Spurs fans telling me that he was shit on the day. I mean, if you directly contribute to 3 goals on a given day when you win 4-0, I don't know how you necessarily had a bad go at things. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish, and that's the same thing that could be said about the Premier League race as well. So look, Spurs, we took care of business. We got ours back in blood. Matty Cash, excuse my French, and I'm sorry it's so close to Ramadan, but you couldn't go to any dirty ass truck stop in America and find a dirty pussy dirtier than Matty Cash. I'm saying that is the dirtiest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. The man, when he's unintentionally doing anything, he hurts our players. He's a magnet to hurting our players. So I'm telling you, this guy, he's a criminal. He needs to be locked up. Ollie Watkins, looking forward to the next season of Orange is the New Black, featuring Ollie Watkins. And then who else was a bum on the day? Leon Bailey, just another winger to add to the list of wingers that Destiny Udogie, the best left back in the league, keeps continuing to collect. He also got a little bit of Moussa Diaby as well. He made him think about going back to the Bundesliga. I'm also going to say this. McGinn, if you look at that man's face, like when they showed the shot of him after he knew what he had done, and they showed his face, it just got these real beady eyes, man. I don't trust motherfuckers who got them real beady eyes and they're just little tiny mouse eyes. You know what I'm saying? He's not even like a big rat from New York City. I'm talking about he's like one of them field mice you get out there in the Missouri plains. He's just insignificant, and he tried to make a name for himself, and I get it. Destiny Udogie's completely thrashing your entire squad. You're the captain. You got to do something. But look, the ugly bastard got what was coming for him, and that whole game, they were fouling. They're dirty. They should have had more yellows. They gave Papa Montessori yellow whenever he shouldn't have even had one, which was absolutely blasphemous. Dragusin gets one for doing something not even half as bad as Zaniolo did there on the touchline. But look, they're a fucking club of losers, and they're criminals, and they belong. You know, back in the day, they used to ship them all to Australia. They say, oh, all our bad criminals, send them to Australia. I guarantee Aston Villa, they all came from Australia because they're a bunch of criminals. That's all that they know. I think that fraudulent manager that got your nose FC, I'm looking at you, crooked nose motherfucker. I'm talking to him too. I hope Unai Emery finds me one day. A crooked nose bastard. I got your nose, bitch. Full 3 points. He's a fraud. Can't wait for him to finish below Manchester United.
Jacob, let me ask you an honest question about
what
Villa.
the fuck just happened here, bro?
Listen, it's just one of those Jacob's speeches we love. He sent shots at Australia there, even though his manager is Australian, but I'm gonna let that go.
No, I'm just stating a fact. Like back in the day, the UK used to take all their crazy people and they would send them to Australia.
Where is he from? There you are.
He's from Greece. Yeah. They immigrated to
Australia. Okay, pal.
It's who we are, mate.
It's who we are, mate. Could Ange have been one of these people that they sent to Australia?
Bro, this was further back in the day. This was further back in the day.
And there you are. Look at that smile.
You know the one thing, a couple of things I called this season, and I've called this Villa downfall, and it's gonna continue to happen. Just wait and see. When they don't even finish anywhere near the top four, we're gonna have this conversation because people are quick to go like, "Oh, Husam, can you apologize to this? Can you apologize to that? Can you say you were wrong about this, wrong about that?" Blah, 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 blah. When I say something right, then no one says you were right. And this verse, hey, sorry, David. Hey, this whole like Aston Villa thing, I think it's gonna go down soon.
Can I ask Jacob something? Jacob, if you win your game in hand, you'll be 8 points behind Arsenal. You still play them at your ground. You still play City at the Etihad. Do you think it's a possibility that you can finish above them?
There you are. Above who? Arsenal.
And just let me explain. They are 11 points behind Arsenal with the game in hand, so they can be 8 points. Arsenal come to their ground, right? And Arsenal go to the Etihad. Man City come to Arsenal. Man City go to Spurs. Go to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Do you think you have a possibility of finishing above Arsenal? Is there a possibility? I just want to know. I'm not saying I'm not gonna ask you tell me yes or no because we don't see the future. But is there a possibility you can finish in the top three at all? Especially because the three teams they have tougher.
Absolutely. 100%. But again, we just got to take care of our business. I think the strength in that argument began to fall when we dropped points to Everton. We dropped points to Wolves. And this is just the most recent results that I'm talking about. So in regards to where we're going to finish, I don't know. Like you said, we don't have a crystal ball. Which team of the top
three you think, because you are actually, it's less points between you and Man City. Which team you think in the top three that you can catch? Most likely, if you're going to catch somebody.
Arsenal, of course.
Still?
Yeah, they're fraudulent. And I know it. It's just a matter of time. Again, it's like when you let a preteen start driving a car.
You still think
hey, they can drive around the parking lot a little bit. That's cool. What? I'm answering your question.
Yeah, it's not you.
I'm relating it to...
Go ahead.
Oh.
I'm just checking if he's talking about Arsenal.
Yeah, he literally said Arsenal. I asked him which one of the three teams.
Okay,
He literally said Arsenal.
bro. Okay, go on.
Look, you know, when I was about 11, 12 years old, my dad let me drive the truck around the parking lot. But as soon as you get outside the parking lot and things get a little hairy, that's when we'll see the real Arsenal. That's when we'll see. Can he drive on the highway? I don't think so. But again, they have a good little run of games that are going to be tough for them, as does Spurs, as does everyone in the top four. So, yeah, I think Arsenal are pretenders. I maintain that argument. And if there was one out of the three that Spurs would finish above, it would absolutely be Arsenal, especially if I'm putting money on it.
And they're struggling against, basically, they struggled against Porto team who drew today to a team called Gil Vicente. A team Porto struggled to, and they couldn't even beat Gil Vicente.
Arsenal beat you at the Etihad, you have to change your name. Like, I'm being serious.
Arsenal said, Wallahi, I'm telling you now.
If Arsenal beat you at the Etihad, you'll have to change your name. It has to be.
If we beat them at the Etihad, bro,
he
doesn't want to see me. He doesn't want to see me, bro. Because listen, when Saliba dunked his little robot, and when listen, I have one question for you. Listen, I have one question for you, Hamza. Hold on, Mo. Hamza, I have one question for you. Why does Pep keep on?
Listen, you don't have.
Why does hold on? Why does Pep keep on? Why does he? No. But why does he keep on? Why does he keep on making Haaland? Why does he keep on? Why does he keep on getting Haaland with the what's it called? With the Norwegian thing, bro. He's getting the Norwegian Haaland. He's not getting the Man City Haaland that we saw last season. The program is different. He's programmed him with the program for Norway. He hasn't programmed him with the program.
He programmed him with the Odegaard leading Norway. That's what he did.
Please. Can you explain? Can you explain?
Explain. Please. Listen.
No, but explain to me. Explain to me. Because you just came up against hold on. You just came up against Kwanzaa. We didn't even know who Kwanzaa was. That's an airline. Qantas? Isn't that an airline?
Kwanzaa's actually a holiday.
You have lost a guy who has a similar name to an airline, bro. How do you feel? Have some shame that you're.
Hey, have some respect, bro. Kwanzaa's actually a holiday.
Blammed.
My guy has no shame.
Actually, it is, you know. Kwanzaa is a holiday, bro. Kwanzaa is a holiday. You got blamed. Your centre back got blamed by a public holiday. A public holiday. Have some shame.
Have some shame. We lost to Fulham and West Ham, and then lost.
Hamza, to be fair, you only beat Brentford because Ayer slipped.
Bro, it's crazy. This guy has no self-awareness. No self-awareness. But instead,
you want to win every battle, you lose the war.
Which one,
bro? He wants to do every voice.
Brentford here, home and away. Listen, I get to talk. We beat Brentford 4-1 away, and we beat them 3-0 at home.
Arsenal fans win something.
No, but 1 second. If I mock Saad, I can. Why did you beat Brentford? Ayer slipped.
Win something, then I'll talk to you. I will not speak to people who have no cups that I can entertain. I don't look at anyone with no cups. So 20 is no trophies.
FA Cup. There we go.
Major trophies.
I want something. It's a major trophy in England. So have some shame and sit on the ground. Have some shame and sit on the ground. Have some shame and sit on. Bro, Wigan dunked on you in the FA Cup. Actually, that's a funny situation. You bring up Wigan.
Yeah,
didn't they dunk on you in the final? Didn't they dunk on you in the final?
That's such an own goal. Honestly, they beat you, bro.
I am not dropping own goals.
Yeah, they do. They beat you, bro.
After this today, I'm an underdog. I'm third. Don't make me
I'm an underdog.
Today, after today, the show is about to finish. I'm an underdog. I'm third. Yeah,
I wanna have a conversation about one thing. If we're allowed, are we allowed to have a conversation? Actually, Hamza, I want to start a conversation about Darwin Nunez versus Haaland. 23 GA versus 17
I don't talk to a guy that doesn't.
Hold on. Just let me finish my point before you just jump the gun. Let me finish my point before you jump the gun. Darwin Nunez has 17 GA with the penalty award today. Erling Haaland at 23. Erling Haaland scores 3 penalties. Minute by minute, Darwin Nunez have better goals and assists than Erling Haaland this season. Do you guys know that? Has anybody knew that? And I'm sorry, Darwin Nunez plays way less. I'm not saying that Darwin Nunez is better than Haaland, but is this a conversation this season? Can we have this conversation? Is this allowed? Really? Is this allowed to have this conversation? I'm not the
I
Darwin
think
Nunez
Haaland
biggest.
is better than Nunez, to be honest with you.
So what about this season then?
No,
Why?
but there's
You know that Darwin Nunez is scoring goals more than
Yeah, but Mo, this is the point that
If
Mo's
we had
making,
Erling
yeah?
Haaland,
That's like saying just because Jamie Vardy got Golden Boot, that he's a better striker than Harry Kane. That's just not true.
But this is the point that Mo's making.
For that season,
you can be a better player. You can be a better player, but are you performing better than the better player? Are you performing better than him?
Does Haaland perform
is
really?
Nunez?
Or he just,
No. That's what I'm saying. I think Nunez is performing better than Haaland. But Haaland may be the better player, but Nunez is performing better than him.
Actually, I disagree with you. Let me tell you something. I think Nunez, as a footballer, is way less robotic than Haaland.
Okay.
So I think Nunez, even though he's not technical himself, as a footballer, is probably better than Haaland.
All right.
However, I think Haaland is a much better finisher. And I'll say this right now. I think had Haaland been playing for Liverpool, and let's say like the chances that Salah creates for Nunez and etc., I think we would be top of the league right now with a minimum 6, 7, 8 extra points, because Haaland would score the chances that Nunez misses.
You know, Liverpool fans used to tell me Emil Heskey is better than Van Nistelrooy. That's the conversation I used to have.
Hamza, you were 3 years old at the time.
2004, 20 years later.
You were not talking about Emil Heskey in kindergarten, brother.
Darwin Nunez is not good enough.
Can I respond to Husam with something? Darwin Nunez missed less big chances than Erling Haaland this season, Husam.
Yes, I know that, but
you know that I thought you spoke about this before. That
but he has a lot more goals.
Well, but Darwin Nunez have more assists as well. Actually, just to let you know, the difference between the XG for Erling Haaland and his goals is less than the difference between Erling Haaland and his XG. If I'm not mistaken.
No. The difference, the Nunez XG difference is mad. You have to double check this. You have to double check this, brother. Like, it's just that the difference is mad.
No, 13. Darwin Nunez has XG of 13 and goals 10. Erling Haaland has 21 and 18. It's the same difference. 3.
No, that's wrong. 100%.
I'm just looking at it. I'm actually
Mero's a better
looking at
striker
it
than
now.
Gabriel Jesus.
Like I'm actually looking at it on FB
At the
reference.
end of the day, Erling Haaland has 18 goals after expected. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
and by the way, Mo, you know what it is? If you say like Haaland, like what it is, like Nunez misses Tappens, that's why he doesn't have as many goals, or whatever it is. Yeah, but we need someone to score that Tappens.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that
like Haaland is a tap-in merchant, but Nunez misses the tap-ins. That's the
but
thing.
he scores the tougher goals. Like, to be honest, like looking at it today, Darwin Nunez, he got the penalty. That doesn't count as an assist.
But at the same time, he missed the tap-in, huh?
Yeah, but the difference is Erling Haaland wins the penalty, scores the penalty.
No, by the way, we gave Nunez a chance to be the penalty taker. He would have been the penalty taker today.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, and he hit the crossbar. If you don't remember,
I remember that now. I remember that.
لو ناس ذكرها.
Yeah, I remember that now.
So he's a better penalty
Just to let
taker
you know,
than
guys,
Dominic Solanke?
Just to let you know, this season, to let you guys know this season, goals and assists per minute, Darwin Nunez is superior to Erling Haaland.
I've already said.
I'm just putting this out there. You know what I mean?
I think it's definitely a conversation. It's definitely a conversation that can be had.
And by the way, Darwin Nunez plays with a system that provides, Haaland provides everything is around Haaland. Darwin Nunez, not everything goes around Darwin Nunez. So I'm to your camera.
Okay, the chance today.
Some of the goals that Haaland used to score for Dortmund, though.
No, I'm not, Jacob. I am not. See, don't take the conversation to Haaland in general. Haaland last season scored 50-something goals. I'm talking about this. When I have the conversation, I'm talking about when I speak Jamie Vardy versus Harry Kane, they aren't comparable. I would not take Jamie Vardy. But that season, Jamie Vardy was outstanding. This season, it's conversation between Haaland and Nunez. It's not overall. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We're talking about now.
I've always thought Darwin was over-disrespected.
Jacob, Declan Rice and Rodri had achieved more in the game. Rodri has won a triple. Rodri was a contender for Ballon d'Or. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about overall. I'm talking about will this season going head to head? Because the reason why we're having this conversation is that the three teams are going for a title race. So we're saying equal grounds. Does that make sense? Equal ground. That's why I'm saying that. I'm not comparing Rodri's career over Rice's career or Haaland's career.
In order for Nunez, Haaland, this is the real answer. In order for Nunez, Haaland to be a real conversation, Nunez needs to score more goals. Simple. That's it. If he scores more goals, we'll open.
Nunez cannot even stay on side. That's how I stay on side in a 5-a-side pitch. Wallahi, I'm better than this guy in a 5-a-side pitch.
At least he gets involved in games. He gets involved in games. Yeah,
Liverpool,
how do you get substituted after the second half?
You wasted and you know what? You wasted 85 million on a player that cannot even stay on side. Basically, football.
You wasted 85 million on a player that can't get on the pitch to begin with. Talk to me about Josko Gvardiol better than Saliba. You think we got
Bobby Doe?
Some Liverpool fans hate it.
Talk to us about Bobby Doe. Talk to us about Bobby Doe.
Hate Nunez. Hate Nunez.
Talk to us about Bobby Doe. I want to know about Bobby Doe and Saliba. What's the comparison between Bobby Doe and Saliba?
I don't even, you know what it is? I don't even know.
Some Liverpool fans, they hate him. They can't stand him. I know many of them. Ads hates him. Ads hates Nunez.
Listen,
these guys cause us a problem.
Ads rates Diaz, and Ads thinks Salah is not good. So yeah, I'm not taking it like fully.
Oh no, he said Man is better.
Yeah, and clearly he's killing it for Al Nasser right now. He has less goals.
He's won everything. He was won everything.
Why is Ads catching strays, bro? Why is Ads?
Yeah, no, because you know what it is. You know the money. You know the Mane conversation.
That's right. That's right.
You know when someone overtakes someone like for such a long time, it's funny, like type thing. Because I have one guy, he's 32, he's fighting for 4 trophies with Liverpool, being their best forward. The other guy playing for Al Nasser. I'm supposed to entertain that.
He's won the Bayern Munich league. He's won.
Sad, you know, it's like comparing Nketiah to Thierry Henry.
He's left Salah not winning anything.
Players in the same club, you know, can't. So big up to Mane. He had 2 great seasons at Liverpool. Big up. Top 10 forward for Liverpool in Premier League history. Big up. Hamza, if Arsenal win the Premier League, will you become an Arsenal fan? There you are.
You think I'm a loser? They will never win the UCL ever.
Bro, this guy will put his pants down. He start twerking, bro, for Arsenal. All right, I'm here for it, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready for the transition. When Man City lose and they lose all their trophies and the 115 come in, we'll be there, bro. That's gonna be the best show.
Wallahi, that Ahwa episode when City get charged,
bro, that's gonna be. I think we'll hit records. I think that might be a 3K, 4K episode, bro. I genuinely think that will be crazy.
What about when you lose to Porto?
Yeah, that'll probably hit numbers as well. But not as much as you guys getting the allegations correctly, bro. Not as much as you guys, bro.
You know, if Arsenal get eliminated by Porto, we might have to do like an emergency Ahwa stream right after the game.
And I'm going to say this on record. I've said this a few times that if Arsenal go out in the round of 16 to Porto, Arteta's Arsenal is no better than Conte's Tottenham. So at least in Europe.
Have some shame, bro.
Hamza, the bronze medal suits you, lil bro, says G-Pat. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. It does suit him. Big up to my guy Terence, who says Saka 2 chances created, 7.4 rating. Foden 0 chances created, 6.3 rating this weekend. Foden ball ice cold, says Terence Daniels. Hey, I can't lie. Foden stank today. Let's just say that.
Big up Foden ball, man.
Did he just freeze? There you are.
There you are, Hamza. Somebody screenshot, please.
Someone screenshot. We need a sticker. Big up to a Don called Zlatan who says Endo here collecting City players like Pokemons. He's the bargain of the season without a doubt. No, there is a doubt because the bargain of the season is the other guy that we bought, aka bro. The fact that McAllister is in a conversation with Rodri and Rice tells you who the fuck he is. Tells you all you need to know. Hamza. Yes, Hamza. He's calling me. 1 second. Let me call. Yes, Hamza. What happened? Your laptop died.
Let me switch it on.
Just like KDB's legacy today.
Hey.
خلاص Hamza, listen, go rest up. There's no need. We're just reading super chats and ending anyway. Big up to you, brother.
Big up everyone, and put me on loudspeaker.
Yes, you are. Go on.
Listen, Hamza would like to say now, I'm an underdog. Officially, you can see me third on the table. Yeah? I dare Liverpool or Arsenal allow me to win the league title. Yeah? I'll see.
But why me, Hamza? You have to say Arsenal. They're top.
Yeah, they're under pressure. They have to win it. If they lose today, they're the biggest bottle jobs because now they've been allowed only 10 games. They're now 10 games to go. All they need to win all their games and they're champions. Let's see what Arteta's made of.
Let's see. Big up, Hamza, Habibi. Big up. Hamza is so shameless, honestly. Big up to Don Calls that says, Akhi Husam, Endo collecting City players like Infinity Stones. Rodri looked like the time stone by the end of the game. I'm unaware of that analogy because I didn't watch that, but I appreciate the fact that you went from Pokemon to Infinity Stone. I appreciate that. You get me?
Stones, there's 6 of them. There's 6 of them, and then the end of the time stone is the end one. That's the big one. That's the last one that he needed.
Oh,
you put it into the middle, bro. So
If you win the league,
he's saying that Rodri is
get into team of the season.
Depending on how much he does, bro. From now till the end.
The fact that you said depending on it's actually
you're so full of shit. Saad,
the fact that he said depending on makes it kind of straight.
Depending on what he does, bro.
Depending on
who knows, man? He could score the winner against City, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
If he scores, inshallah, bro. Hamza's getting dunked on, bro. This was nothing compared to what I'll do to him, bro.
Oh, 100%. I think Arsenal will be a lot worse. You know,
yeah,
and to be fair, you have Martinelli, not Diaz, who actually takes his chances. Akhi Husam, Doku has to be the main character in the new Shaolin Soccer 2, Kung Fu McAllister. Bro, that should have been a penalty. I'm gonna be real with you, but I'm still more upset with our players. Like, I really am. That forward line just pissed me the fuck off, man. Big up to you, Zlatan. By the way, I hope you're good, Habibi. Wallah, it's been such a long time since I've seen you. I hope you and the family are safe. I hope you're having a great time. Ramadan Kareem to you as well. Husam is Hamza's a fraud. Go support Arsenal.
Zlatan's
Disagree,
the best ever striker.
Haaland isn't chaotic enough. Everyone knows goals win new games. Chaos wins league titles. It's actually the reverse, to be fair. Chaos don't win you league titles. You get me? If we had Erling Haaland up front, I think we would score a lot more goals and we would be top of the league right now. And there's no shame in admitting that. He's a better finisher than Nunez. Big up to you, though, Twinny. Here we go. Param. Husam, my brother, your Nunez hate is so forced. The guy literally kept us in the title race this match and the previous match against Forest. Yes, 100%. Listen, my Nunez hate by saying he's not better than Haaland, I'm 100% hating. So, like, he's only being compared to the best or second best striker in the world. I apologize. Yet me, you acting like I said Joselu was better than him, or like I said, I don't know, like random guy is better than. I never said that. I've said already I take Nunez over many strikers. That doesn't mean I can't say Haaland is a better finisher. It's really not that deep, Param. But thank you for the super chat. Bro froze like Foden. Hey, bro froze like KDB. He had to be substituted off like his goat.
Man was there like this.
Anyway. Hey, I have to sit down on a couch with him and explain to him why he got substituted off. Big up all the super chatters. Big up every single one of you guys for the love. This has been one hell of a stream. Long as hell as well. 2 hours and a half. This Oppenheimer shit right here. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. Every single one of you guys right here, right now, please like the video. Please subscribe. We want to get to 1,000 likes. So by the time I look at this on the replay, I want to get to 1,000 likes, so please like the video on your way out. We have given you prime entertainment, so that to all the super chatters, you're all goats. Thank you so much for all the love you've shown us. Your love keeps us humbled and supported and loved always. Make sure you guys are subscribing to all these great guys' channels. The Football Corner 97, the link is in the description. Actually, it's in the description this time. United Spurs of America link is in the description. Footy Judge Mo link is in the description. Staffy TV link is in the description. Ziad Zone link is in the description. Hamza Talks Ball also link is in the description. And stick around here. We are going to be redirecting you to Staffy TV.
Real quick,
and guys,
can I ask you a question? Does anyone know what time it is? It's Timo time. That's right, baby. 2 goals in 2. Timo.
Have some shame, bro.
Sorry, big up Garot. He were just reminding me, Werner goal. What a redirection. Fantastic. Anyway, sorry.
I hear you, Newcastle, but still Haaland would have worked at Liverpool.
Timo.
You know what
Haaland
time
missed
it
all
is?
those versus us, though.
It's Timo time.
Yeah, guys, we have to
It's
rattle
Timo
Staffy.
time.
We
Yeah,
have to
baby.
rattle
So
Staffy.
shameless.
How do we rattle Staffy? I have the perfect one because Bruno scored the penalty and he hates him. Everyone copy paste Staffy Fernandez in Staffy's chat.
You're such a
We're
piece of
about
shit.
to redirect
Bro, this guy.
to Staffy. I will be in his chat. Copy paste Staffy Fernandez. I'm about to write it one more time. He hates he hates Bruno Fernandez so much. Type it out the Portuguese way as well. Don't write it like Enzo here. Copy paste it right now in the chat. We're going to be redirected to Staffy TV. Spam that shit in his chat and like and subscribe on your way in. Like and subscribe on your way out as well. Copy paste that shit. And I'll see you guys on the other side, inshallah. See you guys tomorrow, inshallah, 1:30. I'm going live with LB and Northside. And we have A-listers and Chelsea watch along, inshallah. So much content coming your way. Love.
Timo.
Kudos.